What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode here on TCG University. I am Michael, and this is my awesome cast.
Welcome to the UniVersus podcast, boys. Tam's not here.
Now we can do whatever we want.
I'm James.
I'm Jason.
And I'm Travis.
Today we're going to talk about topics from either you, the people, or some of the topics that we decided. We're going to go over some fun stuff today, but just quick shout-outs to a couple of our Patreon patrons, as we can say. Andrew Dang, Yari Melkor, Jae Rodgers, Jarrett Hubbard, Jerome Weeks Jr., Justin Forrest, Tyler Zane Peace, my boy, William Stoll, and then also a quick shout-out for our sponsors, Cards Custom Build, and our recent sponsor, Inked Gaming. More about that at halftime.
Yo!
So let's get into our guest today. Jason.
Yeah, my name's Jae Rodgers. You just read my name.
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
Yeah. Hello.
So where are you from?
I'm Michael. Nice to meet you. I've not
Jason.
met you before.
Nice to meet you.
Technically before that. Not actually, I don't believe
We met like an hour ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
So tell us a little about yourself.
I am from Boston. I don't know if you could tell. I brought some gifts for the proper soccer team to root for. So
All
sorry,
in
Atlanta, but I really hope you die in the playoffs.
Hey, this isn't sponsored by that. It's just he gave us stuff. It's cool stuff. We'll rep it for a
So if
little
anyone
bit.
from Atlanta wants to come here and give them presents, you can be on the show too and put your own scarves up.
Yep.
Giving us things is not how you get on the podcast. You can just ask if you really want to be.
Yeah,
Like, we're not. It's not an incentivizing thing. It's just.
You must bring 3 kings, and they all must bear gifts.
But we don't want no myrrh. We don't want no myrrh.
Brought myrrh.
So,
Murder.
So what? So you're from Boston? Do they have a UFS scene there? Or?
It's small, but I routinely get my butt kicked by Dan Hughes, Tim Keefe.
Okay.
So they know what they're doing.
Okay.
But we're growing.
That's
we're
cool.
trying.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You going to Nats in the week?
I am not.
Ah.
I believe Rook is going. Tim is obviously going.
Tim should be
Dan
there.
is planning to go. So there should be some of us down there.
That's pretty
but
cool.
I have small children, so
Yeah. Understandable.
that makes it hard to travel.
What are you playing right now in UFS?
Well, I'm playing around the Zolt deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I finally poked your Goro to
Yeah.
death. That took a long
Took a
time.
while.
Paper cuts.
I am a big Street Fighter fan, so I have 2 different Chun-Li decks built over there.
Solid.
I think you know about the
I
Chun-Li
know
one.
know about the Chun-Li one, yeah.
Because I gave you a deck list and you built the very interesting Sobak Carnival deck,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Kind of riffed off that. And I have 2 Ken 2 decks, because why build 1 Ken 2 deck when you can build
have
1
2.
off all and fire?
Yeah.
Solid.
And they're so good. And I built the Remulus deck, and it was not as good as your Remulus deck, so I just took it apart. So I've been playing around with that, and I really, really want to finish my Rando build, because that guy is nuts.
Yeah.
Rando's really good.
Wowzer. 10 out of 10.
Yep.
Yeah, especially, wasn't there a thing where someone like named Tam was promised by a certain someone at Jasco Games that they weren't gonna print any more really insanely good 3 difficulty attacks? And yet there still keeps being all these insanely good 3 difficulty attacks.
I've heard that too. Like,
Yeah.
we don't like 3 diffs. Stormruff's too broken. Why do we need 3 diffs? We'll just make 4 diffs.
I
So
have
just
a
a tiny
great
bit better.
idea. We'll call this card Reduction.
And it'll just be a better virus unchained.
It puts our opponent at desperation, so obviously it's balanced.
Obviously, they're gonna get to do so much cool shit.
Because 5 difficulty was too high for Woodman's Leaf Shield to give -2 to everything. So I'll just give +2 to everything, speed and damage for like a 3 difficulty, and we'll just call it a day. That sounds
And
great.
it builds us momentum. Man,
And here's the
is that card
kicker.
even good?
It'll only do 1 damage. See, your opponent won't even care. And then to make your opponent make it to like a good give and trade, a good give and take. If it's not blocked, we'll just give them a momentum.
Yeah, 1 damage, 1 momentum.
You know, and a character that says if your opponent's at desperation, +1/+1 and +1 to your checks. It's easy.
How could that go wrong?
Okay.
I remember back in the day when people thought this card called Float Like a Butterfly was broken and stupid and annoying. And oh, look, it's kind of back. +1 on my
doing a
checks.
lot of-
What the hell?
They're doing a lot of cool, like
Legacy
like
callbacks.
niche reprints, yeah.
Like Toguro Brothers is just lost memories on an action, which I think is really cool. A lot of people don't though, because the card's a little busted.
No, I hadn't thought of that, but yeah, you were
If it doesn't have
absolutely
to,
right.
if it didn't draw a card, it'd be fine.
Yeah.
I'd be
But
okay if it
it
said
does
remove
draw a
afterwards.
card.
Yeah, if it was a real action.
Well,
was
real
real
action,
just
but
value.
if it said remove afterwards, it wouldn't be quite as good in Akuma because that guy needed to be better.
Yeah, because
It needed Fade and Tagore Brothers. That's really what Akuma needed.
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
I'm getting cancer as we speak.
So let's get into that first topic. What did I write
Whoa.
down?
How's your week in UFS, James?
I built my singles deck.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Goro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Got some sweet, spicy tech. You don't have to share, but
just a couple of things.
all right.
We're playing Familiar Faces this time. I didn't play it last time.
It's got some beefy attacks.
It
in
has
there.
a.
Oh, yeah.
It hurts.
I was just like, derp,
Yep.
familiar faces. What? Travis, how's your week?
My week has been pretty good. I built Yoshimitsu off of All, which was basically it's like a copy of Jake's deck from the PTC shoutouts, but I changed a few cards to my personal liking, and then I think I'm going to be playing Quan Chi at Nats under Evil.
No, this madman.
Not gonna throw away the secret tech just yet, but deck's pretty spicy.
Yeah, we're putting it in the pocket. And then for me, I'm super last minute deciding what to go because I decided last minute to go to Nats. Shout outs to the TCGU crew for letting me attend. I'm gonna play Jeddah for singles,
us.
and then I'm gonna play this trolley meme cool bar deck for teams probably. We'll
just
see.
to point out, you were just saying you got cancer listening to Akuma, and you're playing Jeddah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Throwing that out there.
Oh no. So just listening to Akuma, I'll get cancer. When I play Jeddah, I'm just gonna inject it straight into my veins.
Liquid cancer.
No, yeah. It's a super last minute. I have testing with it. I didn't want to take the Earth Torn build that I've been messing with, and I don't want to take my Air build just because I feel like it's really bad in the format right now. So I just decided to take Jeddah.
Good, did Lord Raptor.
Other people are going to be playing Lord Raptor.
Yeah,
Clinton Thomas is going to be playing it.
especially the best Lord Raptor player in the world,
Yeah.
Ashley Fullerton.
Shout outs.
Shout out to
Yeah,
her.
on our home turf. Yeah.
On her home turf, you ain't got a chance.
Yeah.
Why do you think Air Tornalus is bad in the format right now?
Just how my build is. There's a lot of people playing Hunt for Spiders and Dragons, and there's a lot of Foundation Destruction. And like how a lot of people know, my Air Torn build relies on like Fog Blanket, removing characters, drawing cards, and like giving damage. And a lot of people, just because they know my face or know my voice, know that I play that character, they'll just game one, they'll see I have an Evil Eye built, and they'll flip it, or they'll destroy it, even though it's not the best foundation in my staging area. That happened a lot at the Omaha PTC. That's not why I didn't top, but
I targeted.
I
definitely targeted
now
Makes sense.
now it just gets targeted game one, and so like my game ones are really hard, and like the point of my deck is to like clean sweep game one real quick, go to game two, probably lose, and then get them game three.
Yeah.
But now if you have to work game one,
Yeah.
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 So,
So what's that first topic for the day, Michael?
previews. We're previewing.
Yep.
Previewing some sweet stuff.
You'll want to go down to the
This one.
the one to the left.
This
yeah,
one.
Yep.
All right.
And then
Valda.
see
I'm just
all
gonna
photo. Yeah, you can just scroll back to the
Scroll
front.
all the way
Start,
up.
Well, you're going all the way. Oh no, you're going back. Okay, you're good.
I don't know. I'm trying to go up, man.
There should be a button to the left. You can if you move your mouse all the way to the left side. Yeah.
I can't see anything.
Yeah,
There's a
because there's
giant
a-
black pole in my way.
You're fine.
Am I there?
No,
Am I
No.
there?
you're fine. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, just keep doing what you
Sorry, guys.
You'll be able to see it on the right side. You can see it on the right
Was
side.
Astro
No,
at
you can
the
keep
top?
going all the way up. Yeah, there's your first one. There's your first
Okay.
Interesting.
All right.
one. Okay, so these are not in order.
By
These are just
any
all the
means.
previews we've gotten from today, counting the Cervantes ones that came out while I was actually making this file, all the way through the first one being
Astaroth.
Astaroth. So can you see the left arrow on the right side? It'll be down.
Downwards.
Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
if you hover, yeah.
Okay.
Neat.
So that way you can just scroll to the next one.
Cool.
Okay, so let's talk about these cards.
Because I'm blind.
The first one is a new master. This one's gonna be this is
Tirra?
Tirra's card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her foundation. It's a 2/5 with a 2 low block. Death Evil Water. Your attack, commit. Add one of your opponent's momentum to their card pool. Only playable if your opponent has 2 or more momentum.
That's neat.
Yeah, really neat. And then destroy. Add one of your opponent's momentum to their card pool. So either she does it for a commit or she does it for a destroy.
Yep. Man.
Man, I just think this character. Sorry, I know I'm playing
So we made-
Jeddah this weekend.
So
but
we made this joke like immediately when we saw these cards. But Jasko really wants Tam to win some cardboard. Tam's been doing nothing but grinding out this Jeddah deck. And then they post all this Tirra shit. And it's just like begging him to come to Nats, begging him to come to Worlds next year at Jeddah. Just
mean-
do it.
So like the way Jeddah is, he's not so specific in his niche that like whenever a new set comes out, he's almost guaranteed to get something. And this is just another example of that.
This is very into his niche.
Well, it is.
This clears his opponent's momentum, so he can just go, I'll add that.
But any generic momentum hate is also something good for him.
Oh, yeah.
So this card just happens to be like probably the best form of
This
momentum
is
hate.
This is the weirdest non-momentum hate that is going to be used as momentum hate for Jetta.
Oh, yeah.
This is supposed to be combo potential for Tirra, and it's just going to end up combo fodder for Jetta.
Yeah.
Dude, and it has the all-exclusive 2 low block.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
very,
God.
Very nice.
Such a good low
Actually,
block.
I've been noticing low blocks are not hard to come by anymore for me.
Yeah.
I'm seeing
Oh,
them
no.
everywhere.
Yeah.
So low
One
blocks
point I
used to
built
be
a
a
deck, I was
bad
like-
thing, and like they've just been throwing them on everything.
Yeah, I built
You
a
need
deck
a
and I was
block?
like, I actually
Low.
need more high
You need a
and mid.
block low.
I built a deck and I was like, I need more high and mid blocks. How did I get 30 low blocks in here? What the?
Jeez. I wish I had
So-
that. I wish I could have that
I
problem.
want the sign. It's all
It
coming.
wasn't me. It was Travis. I saw him do it. He's an Atlanta fan.
God, I hope not.
I'm a defector.
All right, so we'll just move on to the next card here. This card is crazy with momentum.
Fondo
yeah.
Fendante.
Oh yeah, it's that 4/3 4 high for 4 with that 0 high block out of
such a good
Raphael's
high block.
Oh my
support.
God.
Yeah, with that air, life, and order. It's a weapon, which a lot of this stuff's probably gonna be weapon because Soul
Order
Calibur.
weapons.
But yeah, enhance if the zone has been changed. If the attack zone's been changed, you get +2/+2, which is super nice. And then the
6/6.
deadlock enhance, I actually really like the discard
His
the
deadlock
momentum.
enhance is nuts.
After it resolves, add it back to your hand.
Yep.
Super, super rad. You just get to play this attack over and over again if your opponent's foolish enough to build a deadlock.
Yep.
Yeah, well, if they do, you probably have some momentum to pay for it.
Yeah.
I think that enhance is going to help life more than anything that I can think of. I mean, yeah, order weapons, but life has lots of ways to change zones.
Yep.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like if you're playing Cammy, this goes in your deck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a
Even though
6
it's not
high
a
6
kick.
base. Like, why not?
It's
No,
beautiful.
it's 7.
It's a 6. It's a 6 low at base.
If you're playing Cammy and you're not playing like Delta Team Blue
Well,
Leader,
yeah,
It's
basically.
it's an 8.
Yeah. Which is nuts. 6.
more than that because you can change it to all 3 zones and change it for free and get something else. You can just
Yeah,
Oh,
if
you
you
can
have
go
like
nuts. That's
the
cool.
spam
Like
that
there's
changes it to mid.
I think I'm playing Cammy when this set comes out. Like looking at like I've seen like all of the shit that came out with him for this for the previews. Like oh my god, when we get to his ultra rare, it's so sick with Cammy.
yeah.
Like you thought this was sick. Wait till we get to the ultra rare and we'll talk about Cammy.
No. Why this is good for Cammy is that it's a
Artwork.
common.
Oh yeah. This is just
It's
a
really
free,
easy
this is
to
a
get.
free 6/6.
Man, you know what's really cool? Under order, you get the Botan card that makes them reveal their hand.
And
So
then change his own.
in Cammy, you're just like, okay, reveal your hand, and then I'll look and see what your zones are. Oh, you only have highs. Well, I'll make it a low. Can't
that's
block
right.
this.
I forget that Cammy has order because I never looked
Yep.
at building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know what her symbols are.
Chaos
So.
Life Order.
Yep.
Her best symbol for a while has probably actually been chaos.
Yeah.
Well, it was
I would
life.
still say life, but
It was life until not over yet rotated.
And now we have reduction, so
Oh,
she can do
I would say-
she can do stuff with that.
Chaos has gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
In one set.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Like
Just
many major
Chaos
buffs.
is back.
Yeah.
We back, baby. All right, so yeah, that was Aficionado Fendante.
Thunder.
Now we're going to talk about Astaroth,
He
which
was the first character revealed.
was the first
Yeah,
character,
he was.
and I think this character is very, very hype. I like a beefy
I-
six-hander desperation
I
character.
can't wait to get fucked up by a coffee samba every turn.
Yep.
Dude, Coffee Samba's back. You know, someone was saying the other day, Coffee Samba might not be that good, but you know, Coffee Samba's coming back. dude.
It is.
I can't wait for
just play
Patty
all
to
the
kick all of our
scripted
asses.
stuff.
Yeah.
Not
Listen,
even
dude.
not even just that. Like my favorite part about this character is you can princess parry them, and if they don't block your princess parry, you can pick up another princess parry because it's a 5-div.
But yeah, so Astaroth's a six-hander with 33 life.
Woo boy,
Yeah, he's
that's
got
big
Earth,
ass.
Evil, and Fire. You can lose 2 life
Judy.
Yeah.
to give +3 damage to your attack, and then man, I cannot read that. I'm so
If your
sorry.
attack is completely blocked, your opponent flips a foundation.
Yeah.
And then if it's partial, you flip.
No, if your attack
So
is
if you're
completely
co-
blocked, flip one of your opponent's
yeah,
foundations.
yeah.
And then if
If
it's
your
partially
attack is
blocked, your
partially
opponent
blocked,
flips.
your opponent flips a foundation.
Yeah.
They're
Yep, yep,
flipping.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
They're
thanks.
flipping regardless.
And
Thank
the
you.
response
Unless
is neat
they
too.
don't block
Yeah,
it.
because I have terrible eyesight.
I'm happy to read it.
In which case, if they don't block it, we get on to his response.
Yeah, if you want, we can do this.
Oh
Sweet.
yeah, that's also
And then yeah,
that's much
R once
better.
per turn, you lose
Lose 3 vitality.
To add a 5 diff attack from your discard pile to your hand.
Yep.
Super, super sweet.
I mean, this just begs to be played with all of Scorpion stuff.
Yeah.
It's like on his card, he burns himself for 5. Scorpion burn himself a whole much more. This guy's going to desperation whenever you want.
Yeah. His desperation's also higher. He only has to get to 17.
He has to get to 16.
Does he? Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
16. Yeah.
I really like this character, and I think his orange cards are really, really good.
Yeah.
Now, what symbol do you play on them? Because I was thinking Scorpion, and then I'm like, wait a minute. Really good 5 difficulty attacks, and he shares some symbols with
Missile launcher.
Yep.
well, yes, but
I honestly, I'd play evil because Coffee Samba and Princess Perry exist.
I was thinking of vicious
I
support.
would
evil.
just play greedy evil 1-checks personally.
I think a fireless could be really, really cool.
Yeah.
But I've been like on a fire train lately, just
You
because
have.
like I haven't like.
Fire is explosive.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm a baby to this game. Like a lot of people know, I've only been playing since like SoCal 6. The first SoCal 6, not Libra of Souls.
Damn.
So I'm like a baby, so I'm still messing around with like a lot of the symbols, but
I think the oldest person in this game at this table is Jay.
Probably.
Yeah.
My first cards
You
were
two are both
Penny
babies.
Arcade. Penny Arcade.
You mean the first set in the game?
Penny Arcade and Street Fighter. I was like, oh,
The
I love
first
Street
set.
Fighter. I'll play this game.
The first set's in the
Then,
game.
I
Yeah.
was in college, so I couldn't go anywhere and play it. But before you leave this,
You're good.
do you think you could build an Earth deck that just would not die with him? Because I bet you could. Just wouldn't die.
So this week for our campus championship, you'll get to watch me play Stone Man.
All right.
We played a 3-hour match where I 2-0'd Mei Lin.
I worked so hard. I worked so hard.
Wait, did I?
No, it was 2-1.
It was definitely 2-1. You won the first game barely in like an hour and a half, and then I built 8 by turn 2,
And
and
I
you
had
went.
like 2. I had like 2.
And you went,
foundations.
nope, we'll just go to get 3.
All I just heard was, I'm not watching that match.
Yeah.
That's a very good.
Basically, that was the
Hey,
assumption.
So here's the thing.
Yes, you can.
There's a I put a bet at the end of that match that if anybody could find it and watch the entire match, I'd give them cookies at Nats. So
I'm
let's
not
see
going
if
to Nat, so good luck out there.
so if
if you can
anybody
do it.
watches that, because this won't be out before Nats. So if anybody watches that and they ask me for cookies, I'm going to go to the store and buy some cookies.
Wait, do I count, James? Because I had to watch that entire match.
No, you watched it in person. You didn't watch the video.
There's one of those disclaimers where staff and family members of staff cannot win the prizes.
Not eligible. No.
So let's go on to the next card.
Yep.
Bleak Concerto Finale.
Yeah, you actually pronounced that right. Good job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a Fury weapon combo with a Fury. I'm so hyped for Sasha with Death Evil Water.
You have fun with that.
Oh man, it's a 5/2, 4 mid for 6 with a 1 mid block. Your opponent discards their entire momentum and loses 1 vitality for each momentum discarded this way.
Yikes.
Combo-y, your opponent adds the top 2 cards of their deck to their momentum. This attack gets plus X speed, plus X damage. X equals your opponent's momentum.
This card's actually insane.
Nuts.
Why doesn't that top enhance have a price tag? Why? Why isn't it like 4+ or 5+ check at least?
Why
That's
isn't it like
nuts.
discard one of your momentum to discard all of theirs?
Yep.
Why is it just a free discard your entire opponent's momentum?
Outside
No,
of like
like that alone would be broken as
Yeah.
hell. This is discard and oh yeah, they
Lose
burn.
one.
Yeah. Yeah. Like this already hoses out
Jeddah
of so
doesn't
many
even
characters.
need to combo with this character. He just puts in his deck and goes, yeah, sure, I'll burn you for like 5 because I had 5 in my... Oh, you're empty? Cool, I'll add 1 back in.
Yep.
He said, stop that.
Yeah.
You don't get to sit with no momentum.
So like speaking of Sasha support, so Tirra can play Death Furies very well,
Oh, yeah.
and play the Sasha 2-check, the ultra rare.
Yeah.
And pop 2 on combo because it says destroy 1 card in your opponent's staging area as a combo, and then she responds to shove 1 in. So you selectively pop 2 with that card.
See,
Which is sick.
That top one should be a firstie.
Oh yeah.
Now it's just busted.
Yep.
Here, I'm gonna add 2, and now I'm gonna get plus X plus.
It's also
damage,
another
and
death
then I'm
weapon.
gonna burn you for extra.
Yeah.
It's another death weapon.
Yep.
That's what we need. We
Another
need more death
evil
weapons.
If that said 4 mid for 2 damage, this attack would still be broken.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sure would.
Oh, and why not? +1 mid block. Everyone.
I mean, a one mid for one is broken in this game.
Yeah.
I'm actually randomly surprised this card just doesn't have breaker thrown on it. Like, might as well, right?
Give it the keyword
Stun
spaghetti.
just to twist the knife.
Yeah,
Give it the keyword spaghetti.
that's what I thought. Oh, man, there's a
Fucking up Cassandra.
card in this set that I saw earlier. It had like
Oh.
5 keywords. I thought that was insane.
See,
Oh, we're probably about to get to it.
does anyone want to play this card with Reptile though? Because I kind of do.
it is a mid.
That card does seem pretty cool in Reptile, actually. It gets pretty big and it's momentum hate.
And it gives your opponent momentum
Yep.
for more damage and more speed.
Yep.
I still think Supplementing Blade is probably better.
Probably.
I mean, you
Underwater,
could just
yeah.
play both.
Why not
Run them
both?
twos. Okay, so let's get into the next one. We have a lot to go through. Downward Spiral.
Wowzers, dude. This card is rad.
This card is so cool and supports a lot of characters.
I like low zones.
Yep.
I like 2 checks on 4 diffs.
Yeah. Yep.
Seems fair.
Yeah. So this is a 4 diff 2 check, 5 low for 5 with a 1 low block that has Charged Fury and Weapon. It's really
Chaos,
cool.
Death, and Void.
Yeah, Chaos, Death, and Void, and it says this attack gets plus X damage, where X is
Both players'
His hand-
combined printed hand
Yeah.
size minus the total number of cards in both
Players'
players' hands.
yeah,
And then it has a Void Enhance.
This
That makes
is
your opponent discard a
discard.
card.
So you
Yep.
Void Enhance, ditch one,
and then you give it damage.
then you give it damage. The best part is, in any character that can make your opponent discard, just go. So you get to play. So
Spell
he's a
Circle.
7. But you get to play a 7-hander, and you get to play Soul in Purgatory. I'll discard 2 cards. You discard 1.
Yep.
I'll discard 2 cards. You discard 1.
Doesn't Taisei have these symbols?
Taisei
has death.
He has Death
but he doesn't have Void to make them discard a card.
or Chaos.
He's still an 8-hander.
That is true. That is true.
But like you
does
just
get
Soul in
big.
Purgatory. I'll discard 2. You discard 1. I'll do another one. I discard 2. You discard 1. Ah, do I have 2 cards left in hand? Do you have 1? Ah, sick. Pump it with damage.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, like, I think the character that gets the most from this, honestly, is Botan. Like, she's going to have to run a lot of 2 checks
yeah.
now because of the fact that this, like, just says free discard a
I
card.
was thinking Botan and Eugenia.
Yeah, I just don't think Botan can afford to run that many 2 checks, but Eugenia can.
I'll force you to discard. Oh, dude, is that a sick attack? Check a 4. Remove it.
Yeah.
I get cool.
You
cool
can,
ability.
Oh,
you
you
can
can
never
also
discard a good card.
You
Oh,
can
wait.
also copy the enhances on this card as well with Eugenia 2 dot.
And I'll do it twice.
Yeah. So I'll give it plus X damage twice. I'll make you discard twice.
Gross.
That's disgusting, actually.
Or even get damaged.
Yeah. Yeah.
This card's gross. This card's good.
Well, Eugenia, I believe, gives you all the abilities on the card.
Yep. It
Oh,
sure does.
Eugenia 2 dot?
It
Yeah.
copies
Eugenia
all
1
the
you get to use
enhances.
1, but
This
Yeah.
card probably should have been a 5 difficulty.
Probably.
I think a lot of two checks should be 5s. The
Yeah.
idea is cost versus check.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be down with a 5/2, 5 low for 5.
With the 1 low block,
Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me.
I mean, they are making a lot of attacks that just want to kill people, but they're also throwing a lot of really good block modifiers and stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah. There's good
There's no-
defense
they're
and good
trying
offense
to
in the
speed
game.
up the game.
Yeah.
On to the next one. Elegant Death Rosé.
It is a 5 difficulty, 2 high block, 5 high for 4 damage attack with a 3 check. Desperation 3, Fury, Safe, and Weapon. The Desperation 3 is spicy.
I think all of his attacks have safe.
That might be true.
That'd be
For
cool.
Valda?
Yeah. His other attack was safe too. I
Anyways,
believe.
it's Chaos, Death, and Void. The enhance is your opponent chooses 1 attack in your discard pile. This attack gets +1 damage for each printed keyword on the chosen attack. If the chosen attack has the weapon keyword, your opponent discards 1 card.
That's nuts.
This card's so good.
Just play an entire weapon deck. I want to make sure something.
Yeah, dude, he can just play
This
Death
is
Weapons.
a common?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, this one doesn't have safe. Okay.
No, that
No.
one doesn't have safe.
Yeah, that's
They
a
all-
common.
I think they all have Fury though.
I think a lot of this set's going to Fury and Weapon. So
Yeah.
But Desperation 3, when it does not take much to get him to Desperation.
especially as a 7-hander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With, I think it's 20 life.
I think it's
So
just
you get,
flat
get to
10.
9. Just
9. Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
I mean, this card also says discard 2 cards in Voldo because if they choose it as the card that whenever you play it this turn, they have to discard a card. You just play
they
it.
would never choose this.
Sometimes they have
Sometimes
to.
it's the only card they could pick.
Yeah.
And sometimes all of your other attacks also have 4 keywords on them.
Yeah. So, like, sometimes they have to.
Yeah,
Sometimes they don't have a
Yeah,
choice.
like we can just play like Death Weapon package.
You're just going to play, you're going to
This
play
set's
all
going to be
weapons.
really fun.
Yeah.
yeah.
I like this
cool.
card. I think it's a very good common.
Oh
It's
yeah.
another death weapon, which
This
is
is not a very
very
good
sick.
comment. This is extremely good
Okay, all right,
comment.
all right. Sorry. There are multiple tiers of
Yeah.
comments.
Yeah.
This is death weapon.
You know what?
It's
The
just
best
sick.
part about this is that there is nothing keyed to him. That's you don't need to be playing Valda. Like we were just talking about Botan on Void.
Yep.
Oh look, she's discarding another card.
Yeah, and all of her stuff is weapon anyways, because she's hitting people with
Non-weapon
home-
weapons.
because Home Depot, you know.
I'm gonna hit you with this broom. I'm gonna hit you with this mop. I'm gonna spray you with this bug spray.
You don't
Get off me.
get off.
You see this ore?
I'm the Grim Reaper.
And everyone loves desperation. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Fight of
Flight.
the Wicked.
Flight of the Wicked.
Flight of the Wicked. Sorry, it mixed the I and the H in my head.
I love this card. It's
Who wants to
a
read it?
it's a 5/3, 4 high for 6 with a 3 low block, and it's one of Astaroth's cards. It's a common with Earth, Evil, and Fire. Desperation 4, throw. Already love it. And then discard the top 4 cards of your deck. This card gets +1 damage for each of your opponent's face down foundations.
So you're putting this in Goro and playing Punch and Judy?
No, I hate this card.
This
I think
card-
this card is dumb and should not be in the format.
Oh yeah, this card's insane.
this card, like
this
card is
card,
actually
this card
insane.
now breaks all of Earth.
dude, I know,
Yeah.
right? Like that Earth,
Byakko.
that Torn list that I've been messing with, like
Torn,
flips my
Byakko,
entire like opponent's staging area.
Vicious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vicious loves this card.
Vicious and Byakko?
Vicious absolutely loves this card.
Flip your entire staging area.
Vicious also gets to play it under
Julian
Evil too.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Dylan Bauman
Yeah,
for
but under-
all of Astaroth's support.
Yep.
But like under Earth, you get Tiger Scream's Foundation. I'll give it
yeah.
plus speed.
Yep.
It's a throw.
Yeah.
You don't even need to
That
do
gives
that.
free damage.
Yeah.
Why do you want your free damage thing to get blocked? I don't care if it's a throw. I want my 15 damage attack to hit you.
That is true.
Like this thing is a base 4 speed. That's fast as fuck,
Yeah.
especially for a throw.
Especially for a throw with the 6 damage on it.
Yeah.
I was slinging 0 for 8s at you earlier. This is a 4 for 6 base.
And it's a 3 check.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is an insane common.
We're back to the tiers of
Yeah,
comments.
comments.
Insane.
I think all comments are this
Handmade.
good, I guess.
For the mind games.
The mind.
Jolly Gloomy.
This card's also very good.
I like the name of this.
Yeah.
I like the art. That's pretty sweet.
The art looks very
It's
cool.
a 1/5/3 mid from Tirra support. That's Death, Evil, and Water. And then it's Enhanced Commit. Your opponent adds the top card of their deck to their momentum. Rad. Enhanced Destroy. Your opponent discards a momentum. And that happens to be playable while committed. So this is kind of silly.
Sweet
Yeah.
Jetta wins.
Man.
Yeah.
This is like a built-in troll randomly too. You have a momentum. Now you don't.
Like it's really funny because like if you thought Gift of the Immortal Blood was annoying,
Yeah, this card.
I'll Gift of the Immortal Blood and stuff 3 things. Cool. I'll stuff 3 more from the top of your deck.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll give it plus 6 damage. Cool. I'll discard all your momentum now with this attack. Get out of here.
Lose 6, nerd.
I mean, especially for a spam, this is
Nuts. Especially for, like so
I don't
for
know if it's
her,
nuts. It's very kind of niche, but
for like her and Jetta, it's just nuts.
You know,
like,
I
just the free and free
good spam for
advantage.
them.
Yeah.
Free advantage
As
game.
much as I think that Twinkle is pretty unplayable right now because of the way they made
my
her.
God.
It should be
Twinkle's
cute
playable.
with Twinkle.
Yeah.
Twinkle's
It's gonna
playable.
be pretty fun.
It'd be cute with Twinkle.
Someone, when Libra Souls comes out, someone's gonna play a Distraction.
I can tell you, it's that kid is sitting across the table from you, right there.
Probably, yeah.
Like literally,
I love Distraction, Destruction.
the second I saw her support, I was like, oh, Distraction is gonna be a thing again.
Yep.
Someone's gonna play it
Yep.
somewhere.
Alternate win cons are my favorite, honestly.
It says the guy who complained about Exodia on a different podcast, but that's not here nor there.
Man, maybe you should just play Heidi for.
No. That is the only alternate win con that I just don't stand.
Dude,
Because there is zero interaction.
bro, you
there.
build Voltron.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. That's why I don't like it.
Anyways,
Macabre Skewer.
This card is so good.
I
How
love.
did you say
I
the
love
second
all
word?
of
Macabre?
no, the second word.
Oh, Skewer?
You don't say skewer?
Nah, I said
It's a
Skewer.
skier.
You know, there's 2 syllables there.
I realize there's 2 syllables.
Okay, just
Skewer
making sure.
sounds cool.
It's Warsher.
Worcestershire. Welcome to the Shire.
Aquata.
Yeah, this is another Voldo card. quick tangent. I love all of Voldo's
This is on the
artwork.
copyright, okay.
Like every single time
surprised
Voldo's
by
like taking a
someone.
swing at a picture, it's like in purple. Purple's like my second favorite color. But it's a 5/3, 4 mid for 3 with a 1 mid block, which is super rad.
Yeah.
And like we said, it's Voldo, so it's Chaos, Death, and Void. It's got Fury, Safe, and Weapon. Another attack with Safe. Wowzers. Enhance, remove 1 card from your hand. Your opponent chooses an attack in your discard pile. Add the chosen card to your hand, and if the chosen card was a weapon keyword, the next check gets +2.
Nuts.
This is like so silly because
So
Voldo's
many weapon cards. You can just your entire deck. I know I played against a deck. Shout out to David Rook, whose every card was weapons. He was playing Yoshimitsu, and it was very annoying.
Oh yeah, Death Yoshimitsu is going to be hype after this set. I mean, it already is. To be
It's
honest,
already disturbing what he can do.
yeah,
It's like, oh look, every foundation, every asset, every card I have in this deck is weapon.
yeah, it's nuts.
and like weapons needed another way to confirm their checks. Like
Yeah. Oh man, plus
Like
4 to my
weapons
check
need
with
another way to
Yoshimitsu.
just add attacks to their hand.
I actually think that it like Voldo support super bumps Chaos Yoshimitsu. Like Chaos Yoshimitsu is going to be sick with this, and like you play Rando Gun and Reduction anyways because it's like, hey, if you're gonna give me back Reduction or a Rando Gun, that's fine. I don't need the +2. I'll just Rando Gun to renew my Yoshimitsu
to
+2.
get +2 anyways.
Ghost Thief Funeral is already a thing.
Yep.
But what I like about his attacks so far is that most of them do have safe, and he really cannot afford to get reversaled. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
it's
especially as a 20
interesting.
character.
That's what I mean, and he does not want his chains interrupted.
Yeah.
But anyways, moving on.
Yep.
Memories of the Fallen Warriors. Or Memories of Fallen Warriors.
Yeah.
There's not that in there.
I'm not a fan of this card, but it's a 1/5 with a 1 high block, so like I'm down. Like the Desperation Zero.
So this is also a reprint.
It is.
Okay, all right. I actually did not know that, but the Desperation Zero is so pointless.
This card is nuts.
Yeah, this card's nuts.
No, I know. So a free +1 damage like is super super sweet. I just think like Desperation Zero is like
Everything on him
not
is a
needed to
throw.
be printed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it's okay. Okay, all right. It's a good
And
card.
It's just like, oh look, I got 3 of these out. My first attack
Yeah.
All right.
was partially
All right.
blocked.
You got all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It was a
they,
throw.
They, they
You got
stack
Eat more.
really well.
Oh, I'll do it again.
So-
Eat more. Keep blocking my attacks, you jerk.
This is basically a power creeped version of a card called Demolition Expert, I believe.
It's not power creep. It's about the same.
It's definitely power
I
creeped.
don't think so.
It Demolition Expert didn't have a block,
It didn't have desperation.
and it also didn't have Desperation.
Yeah, 'cause Desperation Zero mattered when he has 16 health. When he has 16 health, he cares that he's at Desperation.
Yeah,
That one difficulty is going to matter so much.
but it still has a 1 high block, which is actually an insane block.
So it
is-
dropped.
this is really good
It dropped
spam.
the block for
minus
having a 6 check.
-1 check.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
But-
6 check was really sick. Fire needed that 6 check at the time, at least.
At the time, but now we have stuff like Azure Nightmare,
And
which
Punch
is
and Judy.
just an insane 6 check.
I just think this is really good spam because if you're on offense, it's doing stuff for you without having to
Oh yeah,
commit.
definitely.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait for all the misplays with this card.
Oh yeah.
People forget to respond for the +1.
Oh no, how partially block works.
Yep. It's based on zone, not on damage.
Yep.
So blocking mid to mid and taking half on damage doesn't activate this card.
Yep. I'm sure some people will get that wrong, but that's what we have judges for.
The rules.
I think that could be cool foil.
Oh yeah.
Man, I want everything to be foil.
Yo, now this card.
Poseidon Tide Rush.
This card is pretty strong.
It's a 5 diff, 2 mid for 6 with a 1 mid block. It's got multiple 1 weapon, and then it combos with a throw. It's an Astaroth rare.
This is an Omthro.
Yeah, rare. It's a
This is just his
Earth
rare.
Evil Fire.
This is his
and
rare.
then his regular enhance on the card is discard top 4 cards of your deck. Multiple copies of this attack get +2 damage and gain throw. Super super rad. And then the combo enhance with a throw is your opponent has to flip a foundation as an additional cost to attempt to block mid for the rest of the turn.
Sick.
This card seems nuts and Goro.
This
Holy
card is
shit.
nuts and vicious.
This
Pick a
card's just
character.
nuts.
Pick a character who's
Earth
on any of these
reptile.
3 symbols.
I'm just like, you're going to play this,
I was
Cathedral
actually thinking
Standoff,
reptile.
Yeah.
Earth Cathedral Standoff, and Spinning Pile Driver are all mids. Cathedral draws you 2. This does whatever it does, flips a foundation. Spinning Necro flips a foundation, as well as just being a throw on a mid.
Yeah.
Like, just
Is it bad that I just want to play just for fun? I want to play Siegfried, and I want to play Mexican Typhoon with this card.
Oh my god.
I think Siegfried
That
gets
would be
a
fun.
pretty big buff from Astaroth support, actually.
I mean,
That would just be fun.
Siegfried did top last year at Worlds.
Yeah, he's not a bad character by any means.
No, I just like playing Mexican Typhoon, especially when you're flipping
Oh, yeah.
everything.
I love Mexican Typhoon as
You
a
gotta
card.
risk that one check.
Yep.
Okay, on to the next one. Raphael. This is
My
one of
boy,
favorite
Raph.
Oh,
characters.
he's so good.
So sexy, dude.
626 Air Life Order. 2 abilities are once per turn. After an attack is blocked, ready 3 foundations that have not been ready this combat phase.
I
Combo.
love that this works on your opponent's turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that. It's like, oh, I'm going to keep going with my attack,
Commit,
and I'm going to block your attacks.
Yep.
commit 1 foundation. Change the zone of this attack to any other zone. That is so overcosted, but works so well with Malfestation under Life and Order.
Yep. I think that's really why. Like, this definitely could have been just enhance, change the
Well, I mean,
zone.
But if you have a way
Cammy
to,
does that
yeah,
for free.
Yep.
when she's committed.
WoW committed as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
But that's kind of almost all she does.
She used to play 1 free card from the top of her deck,
Maybe.
ignoring progressive.
Yep.
the times when you sack into an attack off the top of your deck.
Just play
It's
cards
really
that mill.
just for spinning pile driver.
Yeah, it's
Not
really.
spinning pile driver.
Gyro Drive.
Yeah,
Gyro
Gyro Drive
Smasher.
Smasher.
Just play cards that look at the top card of your deck.
That is true.
Or just play cards that look at your opponent's hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that too.
Yeah. Yep.
So
I
I'll
wanna
change it
see-
so you can
I'll
half
Psychic
block
Spirit
this, and
Glass,
then
look at
I'll
the- look at your hand.
untap everything.
Oh yeah, that's another order thing that looks at their hand,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Look at Psychic Spirit Glass. You can't play that card.
Yep.
Stop it.
Like this might be the character you just take. You just choose not to block so that they can't ready foundations.
Yeah. You sit there and take everything.
And it's like, ugh.
Energy absorption. Energy absorption.
Yep.
I'm actually super hyped to see the foil characters for this, seeing as how
Yeah.
Hey,
SoCal 6 doesn't have foil characters.
man, I wish we can get full. I want us to get full. I want us to get foils of those before we get foils of these. I really
All
do.
right, so
I
this
wanna
is
foil
this is
Yoshimitsu
this is my
super
prayer.
bad.
This is my prayer that nobody will hear until after Nationals. But
is
I
where we get them?
super hope Nationals is when SoCal 6 foil characters come out, and I will do, dude. I will literally do
I'm hoping
anything
they
for a
have some of
foil
this
Taki.
set at Nationals. I think they really should. This set comes out like 2 weeks after, a
Yeah.
month after.
They should be giving out
They might have product
packs
to
of
give out.
stuff.
Like I think they'll have product. I don't think they'll have this. I really don't.
I was actually gonna ask, did you guys think this guy has too much vitality?
No, I think he doesn't have enough. Actually,
I
I think his ability doesn't do a lot.
I think he's close to face syndrome.
I think since he can block everything, I thought he maybe should be like a
Actually,
25.
he's closer to Raiden syndrome. Actually, Like,
Raiden and Killick are about where he's at.
yeah.
He's at like if you've seen the support, when we'll talk about it in a minute, he is very much a Raiden and Killick character.
Yeah.
So like, it's really weird how Malfestation is a Raphael card, but it was printed under Killick support. So I wonder if he's gonna get a Killick card that should have been under Killick support.
That's funny. Yeah.
Like I just feel like his bottom ability is just it's overcosted, especially
Yeah.
since like other cards do it for free.
Yep.
I think it's fine. I think it gives you fodder to ready stuff, and like he's got a good card that's playable while committed. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that he has on print on his card the ability to ready foundations.
I think it'd be sick if that bottom E was playable while committed. I think it would have been fine then, because I felt like
Yeah.
the ability to free do it on Cammy was broken anyways.
But I mean, all the attacks and foundations in the set are broken, so the characters you got to tone them down just a little bit.
That's where we're gonna start having a problem with cards. Okay,
Yeah.
cards are gonna be too good,
Yep.
and people are gonna start complaining. We're gonna ban some shit.
Go.
Okay,
Oh, man.
recovering lost treasures.
This
I like
card
this
is
one.
so strong.
1/5 Chaos Death Void. It's a Valdo card with a 3 low block foundation. Flip, discard 1 card. Shuffle 1 card from your discard pile into your deck. Your next check to play a card gets +2. Free!
Yep.
I'm glad Yoshimitsu got a free +2 to his checks.
Yep.
For all those cards he draws.
Chaos.
Yeah, at the cost of discarding 1 card, like it just seems like
1 card he doesn't need.
so. It seems so minuscule.
I'm putting this in my Zolt deck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
this card's
Replace that bad, not your problem. Not my problem.
Now my problem works pretty well when you're drawing.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
This card's going to work just as well. It gives you +1 more check, too.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna play both.
Yeah.
That's also a good point.
Yeah.
thank
It's also a
God.
good point.
Just thank God this card's not a weapon.
Oh yeah. But like the fact that this has chaos, so you can play the Yoshimitsu deck I was describing earlier with Rando's Spirit Gun, is just oh man, I'll +4 to my next check to play this Rando Spirit Gun. All right, well I can reuse Yoshimitsu now. Like
Yeah.
This
Very
card's
good.
really, really good, and we're going to see
Very good
a lot of
spam.
play. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reporting his failures. 2/5, 3 mid block. Foundation. Chaos Death Void. It's another Valdo card.
Yep.
E remove if you have one or fewer attacks in your discard pile. Draw 2 cards.
Value.
Yeah.
E flip. Add 3 cards from your discard pile to the bottom of your deck.
This card is just straight value, no matter how you look at it.
So Shay made this post inside when this one got posted. Was this card helps 16 instant slashes.
It sure does.
Yo.
Under chaos, that's
Shuffle these in.
that's really
actually,
cool.
That's cool.
Instant.
Yeah,
Good for you, Jasco.
that's awesome.
I like that it helps Valdo in very specific ways. Like, I don't want you to pick this attack. I'm going to put that over there. And
Yeah.
Oh, do I have one or fewer of that? Oh, dang.
I guess you're going to have to pick from this one or this one. Oh, it's
I
the
like
same
both
one?
I like both of these. That works.
And I like the chance of any 7-hander becoming a 9-hander.
Oh yeah. This card just removing for +2 is just nuts.
This card's sick at any 5-hander as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
5-hander.
7-handers and 5-handers are going to abuse the shit out of this card.
How many 5-handers are there on those symbols?
I mean, there's Yoshimitsu,
Well, definitely just look at it right now.
Yeah, that's the obvious one.
Well,
that's
we
one
have-
I can
Right.
list
we
off
have
right now.
We have Yoshimitsu.
I forget that he's a 5-hander because he's not a 5-hander.
Yeah. Yeah. So we
Void,
have
Death, Chaos.
Yoshimitsu, Napalm Man,
5-hander is just an excuse to give him that much life. It's just like, come on.
which actually this card is sick in Napalm Man because you discard a non-attack to pick up an attack, and then you're like, oh man, I have one or fewer. I'll remove
Was
to draw
Napalm
2 more
Man
cards.
Platinum?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so he'll still be. all right.
Yeah, he'll still be with Mega Man stuff
Yeah, it
because the
wasn't-
next set is Endines to go.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yep.
Okay, so the 5-handers for Chaos, Death, and Void. Taisei. 2
Two
dot.
dot.
Yeah, 2 dot. But he's also an 8-hander.
Zasalamel.
Oh yeah, this
Oh.
card's so good in Zasalamel.
Elena.
When was the last time anyone said anything about this Salamel?
Drill Man.
Oh wow.
Napalm.
Actually, that's not too shabby.
Yeah.
Man.
T-Hawk. Zangief. Napalm 1 dot. Banned. Cadenza. Banned. Going to be rotated when this comes out.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it.
But Elena, Zasalamel, Drillman, Napalm are all good ones.
What's Elena have? Chaos?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think good and yeah, I don't think Chaos is her build. But
Yeah. No.
It's definitely her build.
Yeah. Kuwabara attack build 4. Woo.
Anyways,
It's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
Royal Poison.
Oh my god, I love this card.
This was this is the one I was talking about for Cammy.
I love
So
this
it's a
card.
5/3, 1 low block, 6 mid for 6 with charge, EX3, powerful 3, Fury and weapon.
you read those out of order.
Yes,
I
I
don't know
did.
why.
So I skipped Fury and went right to powerful. I forgot I had to
I'm
finish
really excited.
And
with air, life, and order.
yeah.
It's got that all-exclusive low block that I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Deadlocky, seal 2 of your opponent's foundations, commit 2 of their foundations.
That's so much value.
so much.
So
That is
much
so
value.
much value.
But this
I
is
just
the
wanna
ability
play
that
this
matters.
as Scorpion.
E,
Not
destroy
from
1
Sub-Zero.
foundation. If this attack is blocked, ready all cards in your staging area. All.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll Cammy play this card for free. Did you block my Royal Poison? I'll ready Cammy. Cammy again.
Yeah. Man.
I'm stacking shit.
You know who else also loves this card? Bakugo loves this card.
Bakugo doesn't even commit himself.
That
Just
doesn't
blows his
matter.
stuff up.
That doesn't matter. It says, hey, if you block this, I'm going to clear my Royal Poison and ready my staging area. Like, it's actually sick. And it also blows up loser. Like, oh man, I'll destroy this loser. You'll burn too. And if you block it, I'll ready my entire staging area and clear it.
I think this card could have been a 2.
I think this card could have also been a 2.
Don't jinx us.
What?
I don't want it. I don't want to have it too.
Dude, I want to play Raphael, and I think this card could have been a 2.
Maybe I'm crazy, but I really want to play this with Pilot Spike.
This is
This could
wow.
be cheeky as hell with Pilot Spike.
Oh yeah.
6 damage.
I'm
attack.
going. I'm still going. Multiple 1.
6 damage attack. They're not allowed to block. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
so
the
what-
fact that it's 6 speed
What
on
commits
the
in
card.
these symbols?
Yeah, a braided 6/6 is really really nice. I actually
All
can't.
of Sub-Zero's stuff because it has
so
order.
I was just mean like character wise. What can we what characters can we abuse with this? And the answer is none of them.
Sub-Zero?
Yeah, like none of them. Oh, I have them under 5-handed. Whoops.
I would happily play this as the only non-stun attack in Sub-Zero
Yeah.
because it's
ready at all my shit.
I can't wait to see this card like in actual printing though, man. Like
not sure
I
that's
want
what I
these
would
ultra
do,
rares
but-
to be so sexy.
Yeah, this card looks sick.
All
you
Might?
can tell that all this is.
I'll ready my character. Draw 2 more cards.
Oh wow, yeah, that's really good actually, and it has
Wowzers.
because it has Fury. Wow, wowzers.
Let's see here. What are the
Yeah,
committed?
this set's gonna be beautiful because like they knocked Yu Yu
Is
Hakusho out of the
Anakaris
park.
out yet?
This is gonna be nice.
Anakaris?
Anakaris?
Oh, he's out. He was in
He's
the
out.
tens.
Yeah.
Dang. Man, there's
Who
like
else is good,
they
who
stopped.
else is good commit effects?
I mean,
Oh, you got Chun Li.
She doesn't have a well.
oh wait, this is the Fury, so she
She can
definitely
play
gives
it.
it 3 speed and
Yes.
2 damage.
And she can build it if she wants to.
Yeah,
Johnny Cage commits. He gives damage.
like actually, she gives it 3 speed, 2 damage, gets some momentum
Yeah, Johnny
for
can
one
play
of
it under
the
order.
powerful or EX. That's really good actually.
Yeah. It's It works with what the hell is that card?
Wait,
Unlike
this
the
is a
allies.
charge, right?
Yeah. So
Balecore commits for 5 damage, and then if you block it, it readies.
I have to overreact for Tam. 11 damage. Block it.
And you have
Nice.
like -2 to your checks.
I'll ready everything.
Yeah, and you have like
Did you
-2
want to
to
block
your
it?
checks.
Nice.
It's
Value.
wow, that's actually sick.
Okay.
I do like this with Chun-Li too, though,
Yeah,
Oh, I was about to get this.
because you're already playing cards like I said, like unlike the allies. It's
yeah,
more value.
yep.
And like nothing really commits
Not
anymore.
the
They
symbol
can't
I want
stop
to play her
them.
off of though.
Yeah,
They kinda stopped
I'm
committing
glad.
characters.
I'm glad they went away from doing that.
Well, I liked it because it gave you a resource, and I think abusing resources is fun.
It just
Oh,
makes
wait.
Stop a better card
The
though.
Cammy is hilarious.
Actually-
It's awesome.
Stone Man gets to play this card.
Yeah, but like,
I think that target commit 2 if you block it already my character and target commit another 2 is kind of nuts actually.
Yeah, but like on a 6 for 6, like you have to you're a 5-hander. You have to draw this.
Well, yeah, that's fine. It's got good base stats. It's got a good block. It's got 2 good effects.
I'm just not sculpting for this card. I think this card's not a good sculpting card.
Well, you don't have to sculpt for it.
Well, here's the thing: you're a 5-hander. You better draw 4 attacks at once.
Yeah, I think this card is beautiful.
Oh, this card's gonna be great. I can't wait.
5 keywords, man.
Wait, under order you also get the commit draw cards. So you don't even have to worry about sculpting. Yeah, and it also readies it too.
This is my favorite card from his set.
Saved by a child.
Saved by a Child.
It's a one.
Look at that child. She's just like, it's over there.
Yeah, that's pretty good art.
Yeah.
But it's a 1 difficulty, 5 check with a 2 low block. It's Foundation, Air, Life, and Order. First enhance, E destroy. If you have 6 or fewer foundations, this attack gets -4 speed.
That's what I was talking about for like the Raiden and Killer
Yeah.
kind of shit.
Yeah, that works. E destroy. This attack gets -2 speed. Playable while committed.
Some good speed hate.
Yeah,
That's great speed hate.
it's free speed hate.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
not free.
It's
but like-
-3 speed, but you don't get these in your next turn, so it's the same as Fei Fei, just on different symbols.
yeah.
and different like
And
colors.
destroy playable while committed. I'm already not going to use that to pass my check. So sure.
It's actually on.
-2
It's
speed.
on one of the same symbols as Fei Fei because it has order.
All right, you're fair.
Yeah, like
But
that
Air-
actually seems like a really
Air
good
and especially
minus
Life, I
speed
think, needed
package.
this because they lost with the Dust in the Wind.
Yeah, that is true.
We lost Dust in the Wind, but we still have Hatred of Autumn. Not Hatred of Autumn. Tyler, what's that card you don't like that I play?
My brain.
I was gonna say, does that narrow it down enough?
The T-Hawk card.
The destroy a committed foundation for -2
Yeah.
speed.
I
I
think
like
that's-
that card.
I love that card. No, that's
No,
that's the extra flip. Haunted by Laws. That's one of my favorite cards from that set.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the name of it.
On blocks.
Yep.
I like Haunted by Laws just because like it does this.
And it keeps you out of deadlock if you go to a grindy game,
Yep.
which I like.
I think Raiden likes this card.
I think
Oh,
Raiden
yeah.
loves this card.
Raiden and Killer are gonna abuse the shit out of these things.
Has access to so much speed hate too now.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. He has his
I
own
only
speed
have 6
hate.
foundations. That's all I need.
yeah,
All of this says plus -3 speed plus the blocks.
yeah.
Let's
Like
go.
he has his own girl like any other, which is really good that he can ready. So like he just has a shit ton of speed hate.
Next one, Scratch Galicindo.
Oh gosh, I was not going to be able to pronounce that correctly.
That's,
It's
I said it wrong. It's
glissando.
glissando.
It's a 4 low for 4, the 3 check. It's another one of Tirra's cards, Death, Evil, Water. It's got Fury, Kick, Reversal, and it combos with a weapon. Great. Exactly what Jeddah needed was another reversal, right? It's got
combos with weapons.
It's got a 1 low block. It's got a combo enhance with the weapon there. Destroy 1 foundation. Your opponent adds 1 of their foundations to their momentum, which Jeddah's already just going to do when he blocks. So this card eats 2. And then enhance, add 1 of your opponent's momentum to their card pool.
Is Skull Barrier a weapon?
No.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be rather unfortunate.
Yeah, so like in Jeddah, like if you block with a weapon, this just says eat 2 of our opponent's foundations at the cost of 2 of our foundations.
And then ditch 1 from so we don't have to worry about it later to plus to your checks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Plus to your difficulties. Like it just...
Yeah.
Nuts.
Yep, and then like we can get like the Jeddah enhanced for damage before we like build it in. This is just really good disruption on a reversal.
Yeah.
Add 1 of your opponent's momentum.
Death weapons!
Yep.
I like. This just makes me want to play it with water though. That second enhance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play with like Liu Kang's.
Hey, you wanna know what's a good
stuffing
character?
More stuff into
Oh yeah,
card
because
pools and stuff.
yin and yang, it's a combo attack.
Lilith?
No, Lily.
Lily.
He said Lily.
No.
I know you heard him wrong because why are you saying Lily? Please.
Do you remember Jeff's Withering
Yeah,
Toxin
I
deck?
remember Jeff's Withering
But this
Toxin
is
deck.
That has weapon on it.
But this doesn't have range though.
So?
So you don't
Lily
get to
can-
put one in.
Yeah, Lily can only respond on ranged attacks.
That's fine.
It's
Who
a fine
cares?
it's a fine card under Death Lily.
Yeah,
But
but
I
like
think we could find better cards.
like she already has like I feel like that character, if she were to be played, already has her attack lineup set up because she's just a spirit gun deck. Like
Nah.
she,
Withering Toxin.
spirit gun plus withering toxin.
Nah,
Like why wouldn't you play
Too
both?
much.
So nuts.
It's not
He has a
worth it.
It's not too much.
Yeah, this card's only an uncommon.
Yeah, this card's fantastic.
So we'll see lots of it.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, the zones are great too.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
go back to
definitely.
4 low for 4. It's
Yeah.
always makes me happy.
4 low for 4 with a 1 low block.
Yeah.
Like, just nuts.
Yep.
You know, I
Now wait, let's go back. This used to be, and I'm just rolling. I
You're
think
good.
it used to be that if we had a low zone attack, typically it blocked a high, and that they suddenly seem to have gotten away from that.
So, like,
Used to slide under their attack, or used to like jump over their attack.
it's like it was more of like, I think they
what
like
happened,
matched to, like,
Jasco?
I think what they used to be is like all those attacks matched what they did in the game. But like, sure you can. It's a
It's a mid.
Well, like it cancels a high because you catch them in the air.
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
the Shoryuken? Sorry, I was
Sure.
thinking
I'm sorry,
Hadouken.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sure you.
Yeah.
So the sure you can catches them in the air. It's an anti-air.
So I
like,
used to
it
love
has
about
a
all the
high
range
block.
things. You used to say like you can block this as if it were a
Oh,
plus 0
dude.
mid. That was
Yeah.
great. That was like that makes sense.
Have you ever seen Here's a Surprise? Here's a Napkin.
No,
That's a champ card.
that
I'll
card's
see if I
so
can pull it
cool.
up.
no, that's fine.
It has
Okay.
it has the range keyword on it specifically because that rule was still in the game.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So they wanted the range keyword on it so they could block everything with range as a 0 mid block.
Yeah, even if they didn't have that as part of the range keyword, you could just have the text like.
Yeah, I think they just
On the
they took it
attacks
out
would be
because like a
great.
lot of people just never remembered, so like it just wasn't worth it anymore. And I think it never hurt or changed the game as much. So like
sounds like a skill game.
It was just cool.
it was definitely cool.
Yeah.
It's Mega Man was
Like-
awesome.
Yeah.
But I think that's what it was. It was just like all those moves technically canceled those things anyways. So like sure you can caught things in the air.
Yeah,
You
but
did
which
certain
what I was
things-
talking about. Like
yeah.
you'd have like the power slide or something. I know it was an action, but you'd have like
Yeah.
the slide attack or the sweep attack, and it would block high, or
Yeah.
it would be a
'Cause
low,
it
but it would have a
dodged,
high
'cause
block
it
because you
technically
duck under the
dodged it,
jump
yeah.
kick or vice versa. It just
I think now
it was
they're
thematic, and I miss it. That's all.
it's like the thematic
the
things.
flavor, yeah.
The thematic things work, but like I think at this point they're trying to make the game better. And like if everything was thematic, this would cover high. Then she would have like no high blocks
Yeah.
or something like that. Like it would just
Or
change
she
how.
could have a high attack that had a low block.
Yeah.
Like it changes
you
how like.
you can mix up the zone. Anyways, keep
Right,
going.
right.
Mix it.
The demonic god.
Yep.
2/6 with no block. Earth, evil, fire. It is a Astaroth foundation. E flip. If you
If you
If you
completely
completely
block
block
the
this
throw attack,
Yeah.
it deals no damage. Enhanced flip. This attack gets -1 damage for each of your opponent's face down foundations.
Yay. Evil got
Wowzers,
their
wowzers,
throwback.
wowzers.
Evil got their
DR
throw
the
hate
card.
back
I'm
again.
used to seeing 6 checks and just being like, "This is going to be a great card."
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. This is really good.
There is no reason not to play this anymore.
This card is just
and
another
then-
instance of Requiem,
and under
which
Earth-
is sick.
We get Oil Slider.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that's sweet. I want to build Earth Astaroth like super bad. Yeah.
Seems pretty cool.
That and
Super good.
toughest punk.
Yeah.
-3 to the damage I'm about to take.
Yeah.
You have Earth. Why? why aren't you playing like?
Why don't you just play a really long game?
What, Stone Man?
No, fucking Torn.
Yeah.
Because I have
was
20
gonna-
life.
Play the manliest
Yeah, but,
Torn
like,
possible.
I was just gonna say Mexican Typhoon,
But like this, if you play this card plus Requiem, like you hedge the fact that you have 20 life, because like it's built-in damage reduction and it's also throw hate because like the Siegfried action or Siegfried asset.
I mean,
that's a good
I
one.
was already playing that card. See, the thing, so when I built the Earth Torn list, it was in preparation for these cards. So,
Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
This card's gonna be nuts.
yep.
Yeah.
Super, super good.
I think the no
Tirra!
block, the no block
Oh.
might make it like 2 or 3 of in the deck instead of 4 though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depending on like how you want to play.
Yep. All
But,
right.
like for my Earth deck, it didn't care. It just went. Well, I'm building it. Who cares? It doesn't have a
Are you
block.
talking about Goro?
No,
Stone
the Stone Man.
Yeah.
Stone Man just went.
that's
Oh, I'm
okay.
building.
Like
That's
another
'cause Stone
character
Man
with
just
40
doesn't
life.
die.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just building. Who cares?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
you can afford
So
to do
this
that.
is
Tirra.
Tirra. She is a 7 hand size with 19 life with death, evil, and water.
She doesn't have life. She has
7 hand
vitality.
Keep going.
She has a desperation response that says after the combat phase begins, draw 1 card. And once per turn, after you play a combo ability, add one of your opponent's foundations to their momentum.
Ugh.
This character is really, really strong.
Hey, that's a really good foundation. I'm glad you built that for defense. Get it out of my face.
Yeah, the fact that
Man.
you get to pick is pretty insane.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that Fatality's response isn't a combo ability.
Yeah.
I think it would have been better if it was. Like it was a combo with an attack. Both of them were combos, but one was combo Fatality, one was combo attack.
Yeah.
Like one of the prerequisites of the bottom combo was
Yeah.
have Fatality in your card pool previously. And the other one was just to remove it was combo with an attack, so it had to be your second card.
Yeah.
So Lucan could actually get some mileage out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like you could do something that would stop that Fatality from being easy to play.
Yeah.
Like I'll break her 3. Well, now this thing's on a 4 instead of like a 1.
Yeah.
Or like I don't know, play a thing that says your next attack gets flash. Oh, you can't do things, stuff like that.
So, like, probably the most degenerate interaction with this character is you can Spirit Gun, blow up 1 into Swift Exorcism, which says remove a foundation in your opponent's staging area with X or less difficulty, where X is the number of characters you have in your staging area. So you can remove a 1 diff or less. So you go Spirit Gun, pop 1 into Swift Exorcism, which combos with a ranged attack, to pop another one, and then pop 1 with Tirra. So you pop 3 foundations, which is nuts.
And if they don't have 2s, you could just play Hunt for Spiders first, flip one of theirs. Now that's a zero
Yeah.
diff.
Yeah.
That's a 0 diff foundation
Yeah. Yep.
for free.
I quit
It's-
playing Magic the Gathering for a specific reason, and that was land destruction. And like this just makes me not want to like play against this character,
Yeah.
even though I'm planning on playing a character that is foundation destruction. But I didn't make the deck. I'm just taking it.
Yep.
So we're getting to Valda.
Oh, I'm so excited for Valdo.
I love this character.
He is a 7 hand size 19 vitality character with Chaos, Death, and Void.
Chaos is
He is a male. He is a male.
Yep.
Once per turn, remove 1 card from your hand. Your opponent chooses 1 attack in your discard pile. Add the chosen card to your hand.
I think
I'll dig it.
that ability is nuts, actually.
To always have 1 attack, yes.
Yeah.
Always have 2 attacks. Sorry. Always
And
have
you
2
get to do that
attacks.
twice with Rando Spear Gun under Chaos.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's read the response before we continue.
Respond. After the combat phase begins, your opponent chooses 1 attack card in your discard pile. For the rest of the turn, after you play a card that shares a name with the chosen card, your opponent discards 1 card.
Yeah.
Remember all that support where we got to pick what was in our discard pile?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Spicy.
So with that second ability,
Remember how strong reversals were, and now they're not? I'll reversal you. I'll block with the card that shares the name of the thing you chose. Cool. Discard a card.
yeah.
Cool. I'll play my attack at combos with this one. Cool. I'll do the cool things.
Especially
Yeah.
if you got a reversal that has a block on it and you happen to be holding 2 in your hand.
Yeah. Well,
Or,
like,
I don't know, Skull Barrier.
oh yeah, Skull Barrier with this character is the nuts.
Hilarious.
That and
You just go, yeah, here. I'll choose Skull Bear. Now, if you want to make me discard, you have to play a Skull Bear from your hand. That's not worth. You just go, okay, attack, and they reverse it. It's just like Skull Bear, block, discard your card.
Well, you already
I'll
once,
play it again. Discard your card.
you once per turn on their turn too, right?
yeah, you can. You
Oh
can.
my
So you
god!
can pick it up. It's like, hey, guess what? Mine. You know what's coming. You know what's coming.
Skull Barrier, discard a card.
Yeah.
Respond, play it again.
Like,
Skull Barrier, discard a card.
They have to name Skull Barrier, they actually just cannot attack you with a non-safe attack. They just can't.
Or they discard 2 for free.
Yeah. And it's the same thing with Drita de Lamento, except Drita gets you a momentum as well. So, like, you block with Drita. I'll respond, get a momentum, you discard a card. I'll respond, play it as a reversal, you discard another card.
They're going to have to hold cards in their hand just to do that. And if they don't kill you, they're going to be out of blocks if they actually tried.
Yeah. Because then they're going to have to choose another thing, and you're just going to be like, well, I guess I'll play this attack and make you discard again.
Someone before, I don't know if it was during the podcast or before, we were talking about someone didn't like a deck. Or you were just said it about Voltron, about that was non-interactive.
Heidi. I absolutely despise that character.
Because there's no interaction. The thing I think that one of the things I like about Voldo so much is how much this forces interactions. Like, no, you're picking.
Yeah.
You get to pick how
he
you
gives
die.
you the illusion of choice.
So he, to me, is like a very big glass.
So you're
going
to have to pay very good attention, like very close attention to what I'm doing and what you're doing and what you think. Like, all right, let's sit down and do some math.
Yeah.
It's like he's a very glass cannon character to me. Like when he's running and he's like he has the best cards, the best options, everything's flowing right for him. I don't see a way you lose.
Yeah.
But if everything is not, oh boy,
19 vitality is how you lose.
You get fucked.
Yeah.
Like if everything goes,
getting to the point where your engine's running.
Yeah.
like if you're running, you worked. You're doing work. You're putting in the hours. But if you're not, you're taking days off. You're off and playing in teams when it's singles. Like you're not even on the same day right now.
And the thing is, like, these symbols are so interesting because what would you
They're
build?
all interactive.
They're all super interactive, but which one would you build under?
I'd play Death.
You play
I'd
Death?
play
See,
Death
why
Weapon.
wouldn't you play Void and just discard their entire hand on their turn?
Man, that seems so lame.
Because the disadvantage of having just 1 or 2 discard should be enough, especially when you get things like.
Didn't we just see a foundation? Which is like, now you just to get rid of that.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, you're a 6-hander.
You
I
get
just
all
discarded 3 cards.
You get all the cool stuff
Kill
that
me.
Death has currently, as well as like not currently, but like you get all the cool stuff Death has, and you get Toguro Brothers. This one thing that could stop my combo, stop it.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to deal with it, and I'll draw a card.
I mean,
Chaos gives you Fate.
yeah.
Fate's pretty cool too.
I mean, yeah.
Void gives you Revoke.
Yeah.
Each 3 of those are nuts.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, cool, you played a card. No.
Yeah.
Oh, you played a cool ability. No.
Man.
Oh, you played a cool ability. No, destroy and I'll draw.
Man, if you can get even more card draw with this guy, he looks so interesting. Just a build, like
Best way to draw.
You know what
I mean, if we play a Void, we can play like elimination mode.
The best way, elimination mode's a good
well,
one.
elimination mode's gone because it's Endines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nines is the next set.
Or
to go.
reduction
I keep thinking
into,
Platinum's gone.
play reduction.
Reduction into Ghost Thief.
That's the
reduction-
answer for every character.
Yeah.
Reduction into
Reduction
Ghost
Thief.
Ghost Thief draws you 3 cards.
Yeah. Man, you know what's like really degenerate about this character though is that he, with his little setup, he can pick up Spirit Shotgun every turn and just say, "Hey, I always have a Spirit Shotgun."
I can't
Your
remember.
opponent chooses.
That's fine. You just make sure that they
What's the
only
wording
have
on
that option.
fatality? Is it target player discards? Can you target yourself to remove attacks?
No,
It
it's
has to be
target
your opponent.
opponent.
You remove. You
you're-
name 1 card,
you're
and
a
you
madman.
remove 1 card from your. Yeah,
You're a
you
man.
saw where he was going.
I was like, what's the wording on fatality? Because that could be stupid.
Yeah.
I know where we're driving, and I would love to turn around.
Can we take a U-turn at the next
What
one?
is it? It's There's 1 card that I believe you can do this with. I can't think of the name though. I think there's a card on one of these 3 symbols that just says remove 1 card from your discard pile, but I can't think of the name right now. You get
no, it doesn't have void. I was thinking of the
Eugenia has 1 card that does
explosive
it. Yeah,
acrobatics.
explosive acrobatic does do it. But
Not
Eugenia's a foundation under Chaos and Void. I believe it's Chaos and Void because those are 2 of her symbols.
Yeah, you're talking about Cat's Cradle.
Yeah.
That was a gauge attack.
Remove a gauge attack. Yeah, but like
Unfortunately.
if you played gauge attacks,
chaos.
Was
has
that-
attacks?
Yeah.
I don't know if chaos has anything else that you want to do.
Death has gauge attacks under Tase.
And
and a
that's
couple of
pretty
them
good.
happen to be weapon.
Is Ashen Claw's gauge?
Yeah. Ashen Claws is gauge.
Okay.
So it's Dust for Dust. If you happen to build a second one, play these for free.
Stacker Voldo, let's get it.
Well, like it's like think about it. Cool, I'll stacker this in.
Did
Did
I
you
mean-
choose my Dust for Dust because I don't have 2 characters, but then I gauged and build 1 in?
Man.
Cool, I'll play my Dust for Dust. You discard? Oh, you have no things to commit? I'll add another one. You have no cards in hand? Play it again!
You also get Moondance Ritual.
That seems like an awful lot of work.
It does.
Moondance Ritual seems like a better.
An amazing
okay,
payoff.
Sure. Go with the easy route.
What do you guys think about Queen of Hearts
I like Queen of Hearts.
in Valda?
I think his other attack would just be better. It does basically the same thing as Queen of Hearts. It discards one instead of removes. But
Yeah.
And then
and like
that
you don't
one
get to
gets
play
damage.
you don't get to play the ability, but you're trading off a 7/3 for a 4/2. Like it's one of those give and take things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to check the 2 or do you want to pay 3 more? Like
Yeah.
I usually don't want to check the 2.
I'm actually right now in the boat of not playing the 3 more.
Yeah.
Well, if you're there's plenty of
like-
ways now that that's all chaos.
Like the problem is with him.
To
Yeah,
add
sure.
2
I'll choose your
cards.
Queen of Hearts. If you play Queen of Hearts, I'll discard a card. Sure. I'll make you. You could go ahead and play that 7 diff on turn 2, and if I have to discard, I guess I'm discarding 2, and you get one of my abilities. It's a good thing I held 2 foundations. They're not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
Please play that 7 diff. Come on, check a
Why
3.
did Raphael have chaos?
Man. That would
He had the
fun. I
opposite of
couldn't tell
chaos.
you.
He had order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think they wanted to make sure that people played Cammy again.
Oh, that's
yeah.
it.
My only
I'm down
issue
if I can.
with Queen of Hearts is
Was that the
just
last
how
one?
easily blockable it is, honestly.
Well, yeah, that's the reason I don't like Queen of Hearts either. I think it needed a speed pump instead of powerful one. It needed like EX2.
Yeah, EX2 would have made it pretty good. I mean, it also could have just been like a 4 base speed.
No,
it
just
is a
with-
7 diff.
With Valdo, I love the idea of like your opponent having to make decisions that you can kind of try and force.
There's a sweet combo that I just whatever.
What card are you looking
No,
for?
it's fine. It's fine. All right. So yeah, that was the end of the spoilers.
This.
I can't remember. I'll look at it when we take the break.
So that's the end of the spoilers.
Yeah, so that's the end of the spoilers. We're gonna take just a quick break to hear a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back. What's up, everybody? Welcome to our commercial break here. This is Michael. I'm going to talk to you about some of our awesome sponsors. So our first one here is going to be Cards Custom Build. If you're not too familiar with them, it is ran by Tamron's dad, Clay Cardwell. He does a lot of the cool cosplays that you see from Tamron at Nats and Worlds, the Scorpion cosplay, Julia's Milena cosplay, just a bunch of really, really sweet stuff. He also makes coasters and plenty of other nerd stuff. So we got like a 1-up from Mario. We got Midoriya from My Hero, and then we even got our own little emblem on one of them as well. And you can check him out at facebook.com/cardscustombuild. You can message him. He'll message you back, be super interactive with you. And he's happy to make just about literally anything for you. And you can get 5% off your order if you mention us, TCG University, if you like the show, if you watch the show, if you're a Patreon supporter and whatnot. And yeah, thank you very much, Cards Custom Build. And also, thank you very much to Inked Gaming. They are one of our recent sponsors. Super, super huge shout-outs to them. If you're looking for a one-stop shop for gaming accessories, I suggest heading over to Inked Gaming. They feature both custom and store art playmats, dice bags, PC gaming mouse pads, and plenty more. Recently, Inked has become a stitched option on playmats and mouse pads to provide even more durability and uniqueness to your game. Play your game with your own style at inkedgaming.com. Be sure to click the link down below and use the code TCG University, all one word, at checkout to support us and get a discount on your order. Let's get back to the show. Thank you very much, Inked Gaming. All right, guys, welcome back. Thank you very much, Cards Custom Builds. Go ahead and check that out.
And very much thank you to Inked Gaming
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
as well.
Check that out as well. So, let's go over the Oklahoma PTC and the Kenosha PTC.
Yeah. Kenosha was this weekend, so let's do Oklahoma first.
Yep.
All right.
Makes sense.
So yeah, we had top 8. So in 8th place, shoutouts was Clinton Thomas playing Lord Raptor.
Once again.
This man is on a mission to make sure that Lord Raptor is either the most hated or most played character in this game. He has been playing Lord Raptor literally since I have started playing this game.
Yeah.
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 But it's
He's in for a diversity fight, though.
How's it feel to be the third best Raptor mentioned on this podcast?
third best Raptor mention. I don't know if I'm the third best Raptor.
Well, we've
honestly.
mentioned 2 others, so you're like, you have to be the third on this podcast.
I mean, I played for a month and went and played Lord Raptor at Worlds, and like I went 10 and 15. 10. I won 10 games out of 15 over that weekend. So
Yeah.
I mean, like I was pretty proud of myself.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew Raptor was the right meta call for Worlds.
Yeah, I'm sure you
so
did.
I
I'm sure
did.
you did. I'm sure you did. Play this game for like a month.
Anyways,
I'm sure.
I played Yu-Gi-Oh for 10 years. I think I know how meta
To be fair,
works.
he was proven right.
Yes.
He was.
I was.
It's unfortunate he wasn't the one who proved it right.
But yeah, so he's playing your standard
Yeah.
Air Raptor build. I'm really glad to see that he put Maze Castle in
Really happy he's playing that
over-
one of Jagged Barrage.
over Astronomy Tower. I'm not a fan of Jagged Barrage, but yeah,
It's so
everyone
cool.
else is.
It's just cool.
I love Jagged Barrage.
I'm still convinced if you're playing Lord Raptor, you should probably have 4 bang, but
Yeah.
3 probably works.
Yeah.
Back down, but
3 is fine.
4 just means you live.
Yeah.
You just get to live.
Maybe that's why he got 8th place. He wasn't playing that 4th one.
LOL.
No, he's a better Lord Raptor player than I am.
And yeah, I mean, like his foundation lineup looks pretty standard.
Yeah.
He's still playing the Purifying Chime. He's playing the other Bang in the side. The Templar side is really interesting. The Jurassic Jungle, shout outs! I love that card so
Cam
much
does
in Lord
too.
Raptor.
Yeah.
It is so good in Lord Raptor.
Yep.
Insane.
Yeah.
And then we got 2 more Ninja Outcast, and then
The leader of the
Leader
Saint
Leader of the
Beast.
Saint Beast. Yeah,
Yeah.
just the mill cards, which is really really nice.
There's that 4th bang. Never mind, I take everything back. Good
Oh
job.
yeah, yeah. It was, Yep, it's always in the
All right,
side.
so let's get on to 7th.
So yeah, that was 8th place Raptor.
Tim
Yeah.
Keefe.
Yeah, 7th place.
Was
Tim
he throwing
Keefe.
rocks? He was not throwing rocks.
He's
He was under Earth. He was playing
He was
the Earth
he was
build.
playing
Interesting.
the Earth build.
This is Shane,
from-
wasn't it?
Yeah, no, this is Brian
Brian
Harris.
Oh, Brian Harris.
He's playing the Earth build that I'm pretty sure Shane built. I don't know if this is Brian Harris's build of it, but like it looks very similar to what Shane was playing
I like
in
the poor
the UK.
power flip, but the one voice from the abyss.
And 1 Dragon's
You know
Tongue.
that card is hype.
I don't think Shane
Yeah.
was playing Dragon's Tongue.
No, but would you take the Dragon's Tongue or would you take a 3rd Dark Kirito?
I would definitely take a 3rd Dark Chirito and put the Dragon's Tongue in sideboard.
Dragon's Tongue.
I like the spicy one of Dragon's Tongue.
Dragon's
I mean,
Tongue's nuts just
it's
because
got breaker on top of the
Tim
destroy
Keefe
everything.
also just gets to play for free.
Yeah.
Oh, here I'll play this one. If I'll play this on a check of what?
He doesn't. Not really. Like, he doesn't get full use out of the card if he does that, because it has to be played as your first card.
No,
No,
sure.
he just plays it. Then the
Who
next
cares?
turn,
Play it on a 7.
after your opponent built, you
Then
just go
do one
foundation. Like
Yeah,
that's what
power
like
flip.
him and Ermac are the best 2 characters that can use a reset button.
Yeah.
So like he uses the reset button perfectly, and on
Oh,
top of
look,
that,
here's
it's got the
Chaos and
breaker
Void.
button.
Or
And Earth.
Yoshimitsu. Yoshimitsu uses Dragon Tongue really well.
Yeah, he's good with the reset because of the.
He
the
also
plus the
auto
check and
checks
draw.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a weapon.
Yeah.
Woo.
4 sets of morals, 4 fusion. Yeah, that all makes
Like
sense.
you
One
just-
with nature is a good call.
Oh my gosh, one with
So-
oh my!
so
I've been
good.
messing with one with nature. And, so
It's a
nice.
card I want to put on my Goro list, but it's just not going to make it because I never care about that block money.
You're a 4-hander. What do you mean?
Uninteractable 2-speed is really good.
You're
Yeah,
right,
really,
but
really
with being
good.
a 4-hander, I
He's a
never see it.
madman though.
Yeah.
There's 1, 2, 3. What? Don't
sorry,
scroll.
sorry.
One,
was trying to
two,
help you.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One of foundations.
Yep.
Man,
Okay.
I
Let's go.
I can't do it. Like one of foundations. Like
I can't either.
I-
One
the-
venomous, I would want 2 just to
Yeah.
make sure I got it, or
Yeah.
3
The,
even.
the Garrett Brett special.
just enough one ofs to get there.
Yep.
Spine sweep.
Yeah, but then we got spine sweep. We got overly dramatic. Another voice from the abyss. Another.
Here's
an
all your
extra
one-offs. Here are all your
venomous.
one-offs.
The dark side of karma. A missile
He
launcher.
just swaps
and
them in
then
and out.
I am
Pursuing
surprised
Vendetta.
that he didn't just have the 4 missile launchers main boarded.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I think that
Yeah,
card's
like your
insane.
Tim Keefe, like you checking a 2 is like unrealistic.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was-
It doesn't really do much to you.
On to
Tim
5th
Keefe
place.
under
I still
Earth.
love that art.
Shoutouts.
It's so good.
Or 6th place.
Yo.
Josh Woods playing that Super Skullman.
Is this under good?
Nope, it's under
Oops.
life. It's under life.
Okay.
Shotgun, scissors, spirit
Iron
gun,
Knuckle.
moonset, iron knuckle, Krisplat.
Yeah. This deck's cool.
Pretty
Dang.
standard life build.
Yeah.
So we rely on drawing our characters. That's fine.
Well, you have Chaos Scissors. He's playing Chaos Scissors.
Oh Jesus, dude. My eyesight is
Yeah.
so poor.
It's okay. Chaos Scissors isn't a great card, but
I think it's really good in this.
I think
character, but
having to block, you have to show 2 cards to block it is really really nice.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Warrior Zones. Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me know, bro.
Iron
I like the
Grit,
tank.
which is super super nice.
Yeah, I like the tank.
Yeah.
Tank is very, very good.
I think, Tank is super underrated right now.
And then obviously we're playing for Manifestation because we commit cards.
Yep.
So
Yep.
super nice. Confronting Jet is always a good one of. Just 2
Oh,
Commander of the Undead. That is the Quan Chi card that negates one.
No, it's the Quan Chi card that adds characters to your hand.
Yeah, so that's
Mill
another
four-
way to find characters.
okay.
Mill
It's-
4, pick up a character.
It also
if you
gives
milled it.
plus damage for each character in your discard pile as well.
Friends and rivals.
One card.
Man.
That card is
One
so-
blueprints.
Shout outs.
That's another way to find our characters.
Shout outs to the one blueprints. And then,
Sideboard, spike 1.
we're playing 4 Hunt.
Oh
And
we
One
do.
hunt, 3 ping,
Wow.
2 hand cannon, 2
That is
insect
a
puppeteer.
switch.
Jeez.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to completely change my strategy, and you are not ready for that.
I'm
Yeah,
going to just
I mean-
spirit shotgun a bull at you.
Yeah, it
That is-
basically turns into the life list that Barrett was playing at the PTC in Omaha. That's cool.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like sideboard characters.
Oh yeah, I like the transformative sideboard things.
Yeah, shout outs to 6th place Super Skull Man, Joshua Woods. So on to 5th, we got Cassie
Chris
Cage,
Nixon.
Chris Nixon, shout outs.
Yeah.
Just
Ice
playing,
Dragon Suryu.
Playing Ice Dragon, Cassie, nothing to see here. Playing
That's
Black
cool.
Serpent, which I'm glad. I like that card a lot. Snake Wing is pretty good, and then obviously we're playing 4 Nutcracker, 4 Kimbo. What's this? Only 3 Let's Cut Loose. That's fine. And then for the Foundation, so we got a lot of 4 ofs. We only got one of, which is with Wandering Pirate.
Which is fine. It's a non-block and a 4-check.
I'm glad he's playing 4 Fei. I think it's so weird that people play like only 2 of that card.
2 or 3, like it's just.
But like Cassie can use it because it's just like I'll unbuild it.
I play minimum 3 if I'm
no,
going
but-
to play that card in a deck.
This man is blocking stuff. 4 Fei, 4 Shadow Inheritance.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, 4
Cassie's
Sense of
real
Morals, you
real
are
good
not.
at blocking.
Yeah, he's
That tour raging a deal. Let's go. Fuck you, reduction.
Interesting.
I have
I like
4.
Yeah, that card's
kinda-
really good in her.
Yeah, I just kind of stopped seeing it.
Well, yeah, because it's about to rotate, so people are trying to push it out of their decks.
There's some stop. All right.
Yeah, some
We got
sideboard
Stop,
stops.
Radical Edward, Ices. Then we got another Black Serpent and a single TK Mastery. How much are we playing?
playing 2 in the main.
2 in the main. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got a total of 3. All right.
Good job, Chris.
Yeah.
Nixon.
Sweet all Cassie.
Aaron Young.
Yoshimitsu.
Yeah,
Face Splitter, Mob Strike, Ghost Thief,
This is
Funeral,
death.
Spirit Gun, Guardian Slasher, and Sangue.
Oh my God.
Sangue.
Sangue Sacrificiale. Sure, yeah. I believe your pronunciation way more than mine. This man is on a mission to make sure that his opponent does not play the game.
This reminds me of my Death Yoshimitsu list that I made, except it's playing Spirit Gun,
Yeah.
which it's fine.
I'm glad that Shoki's Shoki Zeku's finally getting play.
Oh yeah, that
'cause
card.
that card is good.
I think that card's very
Jumanji
good.
Sword and Fuma Blades. Okay.
Yeah, just trying to make sure our opponent doesn't have a staging area in.
Yeah.
Wow,
There's
this
a
is
lot
a
of
lot of foundations.
foundations.
That seems more than
44.
44.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of 2 ofs.
There's a lot of
And
2-ofs.
some 1-ofs.
I know from playing
Only
that
one-
deck. it
Only
plays
one
a lot-
demon
Only
hide.
one demon hide. That's what I
Right,
was about
like
to
if
say.
you're scared of Kavi Samba, just man up, throw 3 of them.
Maybe you
in
couldn't
there.
find them.
Maybe he couldn't find them.
Or maybe he was
because
just
they're hiding.
so packed on space that
Or
he
they're going to be in
couldn't
a
fit any
sideboard when
more
we
in.
scroll down.
The new shipmate is a good call, though.
Oh yeah, new
I
shipmate.
love that card.
New shipmate.
Nope, no Demon Heights.
All right,
It's
so
a
no.
fantastic
3
one.
Tagoro brothers in the sideboard.
Interesting.
3
Okay.
Tagoro, 3 Emperor.
Emperor of Muay Thai.
the Muay Thai.
There we
That's
go.
another
All right.
Destroy Foundations.
No, it isn't. That's the anti-stun. The destroy one is rivals something.
No.
Sounds
What's
right.
securing his destiny?
Securing Destiny is the cancel.
The cancel an ability on an attack.
Yeah.
Man,
And then
2 red
Covenant.
dragons to 2
Please stop using
warriors.
this deck.
This looks like a harsh deck to play against.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised there's so many foundations.
The deck. So like from experience from playing the Death Yoshimitsu list, which mine was very similar to this deck. It's very slow. You're allowed to run a very high foundation count because you're going to be seeing most of your deck anyways throughout the game, and like you don't have to necessarily see debuild pieces early because of Yoshimitsu being the
Plays
character that he is.
18 weapon foundations.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the fact that you just debuild your opponent so much, like
Yep.
yeah.
Just the Yoshimitsu builds I've played against have all been very fast, very aggressive.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the like.
That's what I like
So
about
this is
Yoshimitsu.
very different than what I'm used to seeing, which is great. Different metas do different things,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but good job, Aaron
Yeah.
Young.
Shout
On the
out.
third.
Sophidia with Alex once again representing Sophidia. Won PTC last month or a month and a half ago
Yeah.
with Sophidia. So yeah, let's see how his list has evolved now that Yu Yu Hakusho's out in full.
Four
Shotgun.
Spirit Shotgun.
Yep.
Bam.
As
Yeah.
I figured,
Man.
that card is nuts.
Oh
in
look,
this
What
card.
a
Spirit,
nuts- what-
Spirit Charge Punch.
It's a reversal.
What a nuts attack lineup! 4 Spirit Shotgun, 4 Forbidden Moonset. Like, whew, this is expensive. This is
Thunder
expensive.
Impact. I like it.
Dude, Thundering Impact is a nuts card,
Yeah, Thundering Impact is pretty good.
and like I think Wind Embrace is a really really value card. It doesn't have a block, but it's a throw that gives you mad value.
Yeah.
7 actions,
Yep.
and they're good ones.
Revoked,
Oh, yeah.
and the tournament looms.
It's really funny. If I play Sophidia, I play 8. Actually,
Would you play
I'd
for
actually-
the Dark Tournament looms?
I might actually be playing 14 if I play Sophidia.
If I was playing Sophidia, I'd probably be playing like 10
you got
because I'd play
4
3 of
revoke,
hers.
4 tournament looms.
You're insane.
3 of her action.
We're not building
putting it
Athena,
at
okay.
11, and 3 Templar, putting it at 14.
You
Oh,
throw
yeah,
Templar in
Temp-
there too.
Oh, yeah,
Templar is insane in that character. Yeah.
All right.
definitely. So like
Yeah.
I'm a life
How many
player. at heart.
foundations you playing?
So that's definitely an 80 card deck. It's
Like,
definitely an 80
that
card
sounds
deck.
more like a 90 card deck at this point.
Yeah.
We'll be fine. We make checks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
True.
make a lot of checks.
Yeah, you will.
We
Certainly
got
do.
Swordfish. We got only 1 Omega Sword and Elk Shield, which is interesting because that says we partial block like
And
everything.
that says Sophidia does both her abilities.
Yeah.
Like,
And plus, like, it's value in itself because it's like we flip to commit and then your opponent commits. So we commit them out even faster.
Looking at what else, I'm guessing that has something to do with trying to keep the card count reasonably down.
Yeah.
Because he's got 1 rescue mission. Oh, that's interesting. I like that rescue
Yeah.
mission. But he's also only got 1. Oh, I just saw it.
One
Demon Hide again.
Survivalist, 1 Demon Hide.
Only 3. Hunt
3
for spiders,
Keiko's Aid.
But they're only 3 Hunt for Spiders and Dragons. And I'm used to
Wow.
just seeing that as a 4-up.
I'm surprised he's
all the
still
time.
playing the Edge of Death. I think he's probably just like it's there to make sure our opponent doesn't try and
Well,
blow us out of the water with
yeah,
like a
one-
moonset or
yeah.
like a shotgun,
Shotgun,
without
yeah.
like having the disruption for it.
Oh
without
yeah.
having to work.
Yeah.
I think that card's actually pretty good as a 3-diff. It just has a lot of competition because like death you
Well, he's
on-
playing Survivalist.
I keep
Yeah,
being
on
proven
life
wrong.
you have survivalist, you have hunt for spiders. On death you also have survivalist and hunt for spiders. Like there's just a lot of competition for 3-diffs under those symbols.
Yeah, I keep being proven wrong. There's the other 2 Demon Hide under the sideboard.
Well, the other one wasn't playing 2 Demon Hide. He just was playing the one of.
Yeah.
He's playing 2 Demon Hide in the side.
Yeah, he wants to make sure he commits his opponent out. His opponent doesn't commit him out.
Yeah.
No, I think Demon Hide is a very, very good card.
But I do respect the 2 cross up in the sideboard.
Oh yeah, cross up with. He's playing it mainly for the insect puppeteer ad.
Yeah.
Yep.
If it deals damage,
For the response, yeah.
Yep.
For
If
the
it
response. That's
deals,
why I said that's. I like it.
it's yeah.
Yeah.
Spicy list, Alex. I'm glad to see the evolution since the last time we looked at your deck.
Yep.
And shout outs to third place. On to second place.
Siegfried.
Ooh, Jordan Keese.
Yeah.
Siegfried.
Playing Siegfried. I was actually super surprised that he not only got into top 8, but that he got second. I just think this character and his support has like so much drawback.
I just look at
of,
this
like,
deck and I don't see a lot of anything.
It is hard to kill Siegfried. You guys are forgetting how hard it is to kill him.
Like I get that. Like I get that.
You don't get.
I just,
to,
like, look
you
at
don't
this-
get to buff your checks. You don't get to buff your attacks.
It just looks like he does nothing right now.
So
Like
like,
his
Death
attack
Valley
line-
face plant.
Yeah, he's doing some poke damage. It just to me it doesn't
And
feel like he's
Nutcracker?
doing
like I recently
Splitter hits
built
hard.
a Siegfried
got that
list for
breaker.
the
got good defense.
for the tournament, and it looks very different from this. But I think you're right, James. He is playing a lot of low impact attacks. Like my list is playing like missile launchers and Dark Chirito. Like he has Dark Chirito in here. I'm pretty sure. Does he?
No.
No,
he doesn't.
I don't think you need it.
I think
I
it's
just-
actually nuts in that
I mean,
character.
Yes, Dark Chirito is nuts, but in this, I mean, Rook Splitter puts in a crap ton of work. So does Spinning Pile Driver.
So for what I've learned from like playing Siegfried myself is just like you lose against anybody that knows how to play against Siegfried.
Yeah.
Like
Claw Swipe is interesting.
there's a lot of like Deep Scar. I
like
think
Claw
Deep
Swipe.
Scar is very cool for
Yeah.
defense. I think that card is shit on offense.
I think that card is only good under Void, where you can look at your opponent's face downs with Jogging form. That's the only way I think that card is good.
It's like
I would much rather run Missile
I'd
Launcher
be
as a
curious to
2-check.
know how these games went. That he got to third place.
yeah.
I just think
he lost to
got second.
Kuwabara.
Yep.
Oh man, that would have been a fun match. He's like,
Well, yeah,
I
because
can't kill you. You can't kill
he wasn't
me.
playing
Let's
Dark
go.
Kirito, and so he lost.
Your attacks can't go above damage. Mine attacks can't go above damage.
Well,
we're cool.
Well, Siegfried
We're
definitely.
copacetic.
That's why I love Death Valley Faceplant in him. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna.
Siegfried definitely can't interact with Kuwabara because Kuwabara isn't a bonus or a penalty. It's returning something to printed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like Kuwabara does a lot to him. He doesn't necessarily do a lot to Kuwabara.
They don't do a lot to either.
But the point of him is though, it's never even like, oh, I'm gonna give it minus damage. It's you can't buff it anymore.
Yeah.
You are going to lose eventually.
Yeah.
Like both decks both decks were playing the same game, and I think Kuwabara's is just simpler.
The Dark Cherry Toes in the sideboard.
There you go. There it is.
Look, they're still there.
I guess.
And
So let's
more
get
ways
on
to block
to
with Cool and
Maybe
Fortress.
he just
First
wanted like a more consistent like poke string and not just like a one like try and blow you out kind of card.
Yeah.
You are not gonna
I
have
feel like
that.
it's just slowly. Like I wish we could see like the matchups. I should have probably went through and looked at the matchups, but wasn't too worried about it.
Yeah,
at the
I mean
time.
they're there. They're on the UFS page. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Yeah.
I just didn't really look at those. So let's get on to first place.
Yeah.
Mr. Kuwabara.
Shout outs to
Jordan
Jordan
Kesey.
Keys for playing Siegfried.
Siegfried,
Super shout outs, man. I actually just never expected this character to get like a top spot at like an event in general.
Yep.
All right, then we got Joseph Atchison playing Kuwabara.
For fatality.
Yeah, it looks like we're playing underwater.
Yeah.
Swimming Bird.
Swimming Bird is
Ooh.
fantastic in this character.
Yeah.
Oh, that's spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You get
great.
plus 1,000,000 damage.
That's great.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to throw that in my list.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
This card's very
There's
good.
a lot of one-ups on the foundations.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2,
Wow.
3, 4,
Jeez.
5, 6, 7, 8. 8 one-ups. How do you find these cards when you're playing
Right.
a game?
When you're a 5-hander too, on top of that, like without air round smash, you actually just wouldn't be able to find these. Like,
Yeah.
oh man, that's what I feel like so weird about Kuwabara is I feel like you get blown out. If it wasn't for your DR, you'd get blown out. If it wasn't for
Four
the-
more that are just 2-ofs.
Yeah.
Weird Light.
I think
two future pool side. What?
I think his logic.
Yo, two sing for me. That's what I'm talking about.
His logic behind it is definitely that he can see air ground smash before like turn 2 because of the fact that the new mulligan rule allows Kuwabara to see 10 cards at the beginning of the game. So like if you don't find an air ground smash in those 10 different cards, then you can just find it in your next hand, which by then you've seen 15 cards. So
That surprises me that Retreated to Arctica is not in the main board. But I think that's probably clearly it
Well-
worked because he got top place.
Well,
Yeah.
Retreat Arctica kind of does what his character always does, but it like reduces it by like maybe like 4 more damage. So like
I think he's just got enough of the DR just covered in general.
it's more for I guess against like stop matchups.
the only thing I'm a little
Stop and bang
confused about
matchups.
is no God of Thunder.
There's a God Thunder at the top.
There is a
Just
God
one.
Thunder. It's a 1-of. Surprised me, but it's
Oh,
there.
there it is. I was
Boom.
like, where's God of Thunder? It's nuts in this
You know,
character.
and I like the hype one of A Sun's Love. I think that card is insane. And
Oh, yeah.
any character under those symbols, just the fact that you get +1 hand size, and if your opponent's silly enough to get a momentum to give you an extra card, they have to be like very, very confident in their turn to play defense. Like,
Yeah.
I think that card is just nuts. I think it's the best like 3-diff rare in the set. Yeah. Not exactly your standard water Kuwabara, but it is definitely very interesting water
Yeah, 'cause
Kuwabara.
he
and I
was-
definitely dig it.
He
And
was playing.
This might be the standard water Kuwabara going forward because
Yeah.
this looks real. I mean,
Real tanky.
Because like
Real good.
he was playing Spirit Slash, and I have not seen many Kuwabara players actually play that card, which is the 4-diff that says it when it leaves your card pool, you build the top card of your deck to your staging area face down. So like it builds 2 for free with Kua, which is cool, but I just feel like you could probably play.
So he's trying to build up for that Swimming Bird. That's it.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
The faster he gets there, the faster he kills you.
I really like
I can respect that.
I like the unflip kick in this character like a lot. Being able to reuse
Falling
toughest
Hellstrike?
punk, yeah, being able to reuse Toughest Punk, to reuse stuff that they flip with Hunt, or like your Werelights is just really good.
Yeah, there's a lot of good cards that you can get a lot of mileage out of.
Oh yeah,
flipping.
he is a good stuff's character through and through.
Yeah, shout outs to Joseph Atchison taking first place with this Water Kuwabara. I bet the finals was super interesting between the Siegfried and then the Kuwabara.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into this top
All right,
8.
So yeah, we
from
got
the Kenosha
top 8 from
PTC.
Kenosha. So we do
So
not have.
this is the Swiss standings, and each one is marked by which ones are in top 4, and we obviously know who won, who got second, whatnot.
We don't have deck list yet, but just from
Just because
8th
we
to
probably
1st
won't talk about this when we get back from Nats. There'll be
Yeah.
a lot more we could talk about other
Yeah.
than this PTC. Yeah. So I figured we do it now rather than forget about it later.
Yeah,
Or
all right.
just super run over it really fast,
Yep.
like we're about to do anyways.
All right, so we got 8th place was Garrison Brunel.
This is Swiss standings.
Sorry if I butcher your name. He was playing Jeddah 2. I think he was playing. Was he playing underwater?
I do not know. I don't know anything about
I think I saw a comment of him playing underwater. Not super sure. 7th place was Jacob Big Johnson.
Playing-
Shout outs. Can't wait to
playing-
see that. The Big Johnson card.
Super
playing-
Skullman.
Super Skullman. He got top 4.
Under
Three?
good. I know that for sure because he was playing Spirit
Got
Child.
Shane Duckworth playing Nightmare in 6th.
That nightmare deck is
Yeah.
Oh,
it's fun.
Yeah.
Today.
yeah. That's the
That's his
the F
pet
word.
deck.
That's the F word that we could use for
Yeah.
Nightmare. Sure, fun.
Yeah.
Then we got William Anderson at 5th place with Akuma 2, which is sweet. Akuma's still relevant in the format.
Toguro
Plans
Brothers
on it for
made
a long
that
time.
character so much better.
Yeah. We got
Really good.
Yeah, he was already really good, but it just like
There we go.
boom.
Get to this next one.
Ben Lambright playing Ed and Ein, topping another PTC. Yo,
Back to
shout
back.
outs.
We going back to back.
Hey, when you slap people with boat steering instruments, it hurts.
With both steering instruments.
Yeah.
I'm
Hit it
gonna
with that
steer-
oar.
I'm gonna steer you towards this L.
Yeah, that
Get over here.
that deck was definitely scary because I played against him round 1 in Omaha and I won just because I was Selinka playing Wishing Ward. Yeah.
Discard my hand. I dare you.
Fool. Yeah. Like he'd discard a card from my hand and be like, "Okay, I'll draw 4."
And then 3rd in Swiss standings was Mark Tyner, who top 4, and then eventually, spoiler alert, got 1st place and won the entire event
Shout out
with
to
Gil.
Mark. Wait,
Yep.
Yeah,
that's
shout
2
outs.
PTCs now.
Mr.
Yeah.
Anti-Hero himself.
Yeah, and he was talking to me about the Gil list before he went. Yeah, it definitely sounds really sweet.
Oh yeah, the guild deck is nuts, honestly.
And then at 2nd place Swiss standings was Chris Smith. Shout outs playing Kotal Khan again.
Yeah.
He's gonna play
Got
Kotal Khan until he rotates.
Fun.
Yeah.
It's good.
He's
Yeah, he
yeah.
is.
He just keeps getting better.
Yeah, and he's the last of his kind, man. You know,
Yeah.
like how could you not? How could you not play him?
Evil's got some fun and interesting tools.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then first
Our
place
Swiss
in
champ.
Swiss champ was Kyrie Tyler. Shout outs playing the Tiger Scream deck
Kung
featuring Kung Jin.
Featuring Kung Jin.
And she got from top 8 to finals against Mark, and inevitably lost just due to the speed hate that Gil has, the
Well-
survivability that Gil has, and then also the nothing bad by any means, but the soft cheating that she was allowed to do throughout the event, playing the Cheery Toes and the
And,
boulders
yeah.
and stuff like that,
Yeah.
which was
Which
unfortunate.
we all heard
that-
secondhand, so we don't know if it actually happened. But.
Yeah, but apparently a lot of people didn't
Well,
catch
we
it,
know for
but-
sure it happened in finals.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
she definitely did go down swinging with some tiger screams. I'll
Yeah.
tell you for sure.
And then shout outs to Ben Lambright for getting top 4 and Jacob Johnson for getting top 4 as well.
yep.
Yep.
Okay. And then now on to the last topic of the day. Let's say goodbye to Tiger Scream, boys.
Sayonara.
Because it, Yeah.
I'd say it was good, but it definitely wasn't.
If
Uh,
everybody
Tiger
could
Scream was
just take their
scary.
hats off for a moment of silence.
I would like to shout very loudly during this moment of silence. I did not like playing against that card.
Yeah.
Okay.
Neither did I.
So,
So
they
the-
banned Tiger Scream on the pretense of
Hold up.
not. Yeah, sure. I can pull up the thing. We'll go to it.
It was
it was uninteractive, and the fact that your opponent could just kill you on turn 1 by playing nothing but character cards is extremely unfun, unfair, uninteractive. There's just
There's
a lot
so
of
many
uns,
chats open.
a lot of uns in that
So
sentence.
for the Jaska official term that they use, it was
about to get there.
It was an NPE or
Negative
negative player
player
experience.
Yep.
So I know personally, I was playing in the Eternal event at Omaha, playing Gemini 1, which is arguably one of the most busted characters that we've ever had in this game, and I definitely got turn 1 by a guy who was playing arguably a suboptimal version of the deck because he had cut the Chiritos from the 2 of the Chiritos from the deck, so he was only playing 6 attacks. He turn 1 me twice, and I was like, well, this isn't fun. I can't do anything. I'm a 20 health character.
So the exact description was: we feel this deck and type of environment will lead to lead to too unfun of a meta. We apologize for the abruptness of this announcement, but we would rather ban Tiger Stream than let it possibly ruin U.S. Nationals. We thank you for your continued support and look forward to seeing everyone at Nationals.
I think a lot of people were expecting this ban, honestly, after it almost won the PTC.
Should we describe what made it so degenerate? Because I'm happy to do so.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
Basically, the Tiger Scream deck ran 12 attacks.
The one she was playing, I believe, said around 12.
Yeah.
But
But
the
the
deck they were
important
testing
part-
at the Omaha PTC was 8.
8 attacks. So you're looking for one, but everything else is going to be a character card or a Punch and Judy, basically.
Or focus and
Or a
release.
focus and release.
Anything with a 6 check that allows you to block.
Oh, the focus and release made you discard, so if you drew 2 attacks, you can discard the one
Yeah.
and just play another one if they blocked it.
Yeah.
Because but that meant that everything you had was a 6 check, which meant that any attack you drew was playable turn 1.
Yeah.
0 foundations.
And
Slamming.
the way Tiger Scream works, if you want to bring it up, is just that's a crap ton of damage. No one
It
knows
says
anything about.
discard the top 4 cards of your deck. This attack gets plus X damage. X is equal to the combined total of the difficulties of the cards discarded. So
all
if you
characters-
build all characters, that's 24 damage on top of this 6 damage attack already,
Yep.
So
making
it's,
it a 3 for 30.
That kills just about everything.
And then
no,
Kung
you-
Jin says, discard the top 4 cards of your deck. This attack gets plus X damage. X equals 4
Plus X
minus 4 plus X speed. Sorry, 4 minus the block modifier of this card. They all have 0 block modifiers, so it's getting plus 4.
Yeah.
So it becomes a 7 for 30 on turn 1 with no foundations. Please block it.
and that's
Oh,
not including
and-
Punch and
I
Judy.
would say, and oh
And-
no, I milled a Punch and Judy, but I'm holding a Punch and Judy or Punch or
I'll
Judy.
just use 'em.
I'll just use
So
them.
actually, the most degenerate thing about it wasn't even the damage or the speed, or it was the fact that if they didn't have more than one answer, they just died because Tiger Scream
Just flips one.
flips their one answer and has stun one, which is virtual plus 1 speed. So it was a little too strong for that.
Yep.
So I have 2 ideas just before we run away from the topic or anything of what we could do to bring Tiger Scream back.
Make it an Earth only enhance.
So
honestly,
we could do it Earth only enhance because Kuwabara has the good enhance under it, and even if that's too powerful for some people, honestly, we could just do a Byakko enhance.
yeah, Byakko only.
And I get that.
I saw
that,
I saw a throw around on going around for like this was what if we just banned attacking on turn 0? You're not allowed to play an attack as a form on turn 0. So your first turn on each player turn are not allowed to play attacks.
Nice.
That means
that takes care. That takes care.
that
of the
means
Tempe
Yoshimitsu
problem.
doesn't go foundation. That both ignore akimbo. Draw 2 plus check. I'll draw more cards. Give it plus X damage. Continue doing things.
Yeah.
It means
Taisei
Rant
gets to live
Yeah.
just a little bit longer.
means Tim Keefe doesn't just turn 1 go foundation. I'll boulder. I'll throw some rocks. Cool. I'll throw some more rocks. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just eliminates the problem of
3 difficulty
just-
attacks used to be just like quick, cheap pokes you
Yeah.
try and get in, but
At
because
this-
you want that early momentum.
the problem became at this point. 3 diffs didn't matter. You check well. Who cares?
I
Yeah.
run,
You
I run,
just-
a, I run a 3
just
difficulty
murder
attack
people.
in Zolt. That turn 1 is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 7 damage.
It's, 9 mid for 7, and
Yeah.
if you don't block it, hit that check, you're gonna take 10.
Yep.
Like it
Have
just
turn 1 turn loose with that.
God.
Two
Nasty.
of them in a row.
Nasty.
burn you for 3, hit you for 8.
Nasty.
No, it's for 10, and then he couldn't block it, so I did it again.
Yeah.
Hit him for another 10.
I was
Yeah.
just thinking more of the burn them for 3, block, put them down
Well,
to 8.
it's 7 damage. Then he couldn't block it, so he took 3. And then I played it
It was
again.
it was
7
for
damage.
10 and then
Well,
for
no,
10.
but
took 3, and
I
you guys
guess
only got
you'd have
25
to have the 2 dot on first.
Yeah.
You got to
No.
give it the +1/+1 to make it an 8 damage.
Oh, you don't need that though.
Yeah, you don't.
You don't. He's only got 20 vitality.
Yeah.
10 and 10, done.
Oh, torn. I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was thinking Taysa.
No.
So I was like, hit 3, kick the character. He's at 8.
Yeah, I think that's really the only thing that we can do to bring Tiger Scream back.
Yeah. I think like eliminating the ability to attack on turn 1 slows down the meta enough to where like they probably want to get it anyways.
Yeah.
Would people start choosing to go second more?
No, I think going first would still be better because you go first, build. Your opponent can't attack you anyways. They build.
And stuff like Spirit Gun exists. You
Oh,
never
no,
want to
no,
go
no.
second against the
The
Spirit Gun
ruling
deck.
would be neither player can attack on their first turn.
Yeah.
That's,
Sorry, my
that's
bad.
what it would
Oh,
be.
Neither player can attack on their first turn.
Because
That's what he was referring to.
if you can't attack turn 0, then fine. But then you've built, and the other player can now attack, but they have a chance to have a defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that might just slow it down again. But this person's like, okay, thank God he can't attack me. Now I can build, and we can have
A real game.
Yeah.
I still think like Tim keep going second. Doesn't matter if he's going first or second. He'll just still be able to just go. I'll play a foundation. Like Tim Keefe just goes. Oh, I'm going second. I guess I'll build cool.
2 or 1? 2.
Tim Keefe
2?
3 dot.
Tim 2.
3.
I thought it was 3 dot.
3 dot is the Earth one. Or not the Earth one. It's
The
the
good
night
one.
one.
Yeah, you're right. Because the other one
I
is
know
the
I'm
one
right.
he got for beating
Trust me, I sit across the table from it all the time.
Yeah, I'm just making. I have to remember which one he got for beating me, and it's the other one.
Oh.
Nice.
So yeah, so like
Shout us.
shout out to Tim Keefe for beating me again. So like, it just, in my opinion, if nobody's allowed to attack on their first turn, it just eliminates the option of just like, Yoshimitsu, I'll play these 3 foundations that don't count towards progressive. I'll play a Kimbo for free. Oh, did I check bad? Oh, I'll give it plus to the check anyways. Cool. I'll check a 5. Cool. I'll draw 3 cards. I'll build more cards.
There's just always already such a big advantage being able to go first in
Yeah.
this game that allowing the second player to attack first, I don't think would be an interesting way to offset that.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's
why I thought.
I think it's one of the things they should test. Figure it
Yeah, I
out.
think they can mess around.
I think that's a testing thing. They have to figure out what they want to do.
Yep.
I think, in my opinion, I've talked about this. I don't know if I talked about it on the podcast, but I talked about it at the lunch after this was like a couple of weeks after this was announced. I hate this new mulligan rule. I hate it.
I
it's-
think
I'm a Ken 2 dot player.
it is.
I miss. Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I get
I'll
it.
get to draw.
I get Ken 2 dot gets to do some cool shit. Like any deck that plays Texture can do some cool shit.
Yeah.
The worst part in the world is, I didn't draw my combo.
Yeah.
I'll put this underneath and draw my combo
Yeah.
instead of just I didn't draw my combo. Well, there are a lot of cool pieces I need in this hand.
Yeah.
I have to like keep it, or I'll
Is
just get rid of it and
there is no drawback to having to mulligan anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
It-
means you can just look for your card.
Yep.
It makes a lot
which
of
also
things
means like
too
for like combo
consistent.
characters, I'm no longer getting rid of combo pieces. I'll put these combo
Yeah.
pieces back in the deck to draw the combo pieces I need right now.
Yeah.
Or
And then
for me,
shuffle.
I'm
Like,
no longer getting rid of. Or
In my
like,
opinion,
attack
it just
or-
enables turn 2s. It enables turn 2s.
It makes a lot of characters and decks more consistent. So like the
Like I get the idea
Which
was
is
to
what
help.
the point was to make decks more consistent.
It was
for
to help.
a
It was
more
to help the slower
even,
characters.
yeah,
The slower
playing-
characters.
playing field.
I'm
But,
gonna get to
like-
build my 5 cards and have defense.
But like as a
But to
side
your point,
effect,
But it enables.
It helped. It maybe helped the slower characters, but
But
it just
like-
helps the faster characters be more
Yeah.
consistent.
It
Yeah.
enables the better characters
yeah.
to
So
be
like
better.
the Yoshi list that I'm playing right now, Yoshimitsu under all, that mulligan rule is extremely busted. Like I can just, oh man, did I not draw an akimbo and 2 foundations? All right, bottom of this, oh sick, I drew an akimbo and 2 foundations. I guess I'll auto pass.
Yeah.
Like
It just there's a lot of things. Like there's a lot of things. Like I like the rule, I really do. But the problem with the problem with it right now is the meta's not even.
Yeah.
There's a giant lopside to the meta, and if it wasn't lopside, this rule would be fine.
yeah,
Would you feel? Because I thought I thought one of the things that they were talking about, maybe this was just pure rumor or conjecture that we had, was when they were talking about it, it's that if you were going turn 0, you still had to remove, and if you went turn 2, like another way to kind of
Yeah.
make going
Yeah.
second not quite as sucky.
Yeah.
all
oh
the
yeah,
time.
that would be good. I think.
I don't know. Like I think it'd still be this man. Maybe.
I just think
Like-
that'd give certain characters like an advantage because like another reason is they didn't want to give certain characters
Like,
an
obviously
extra
you-
advantage.
Yeah.
Obviously,
But it was neat that they had built into the game when you were removing your hand. They built into the game some characters could actually cheekily benefit
Yeah.
from it. And like, oh well, you
Yeah.
screwed that up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we can't do that anymore.
What if it? So like the other thing I thought is like, what if it was like judge damage? If it's removed for the game.
Yeah.
Like Techsphere can't look at it.
you can't interact.
Ken
with
doesn't
it.
see it.
Makai Whistle can't stack it.
Yeah, like it technically doesn't exist for this game.
Yeah.
Like, because like that's what
Back in
happens
the
with
box.
yeah, like that's what happens with judge damage. Like if
We
like-
need a 4th zone.
basically like it's not a zone, it just doesn't exist. It's like if you drew an extra card on your turn, the way it works out is you reveal your hand to your opponent. they remove one card from the game and you don't get to touch that card. That card doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Like Tech Sphere doesn't touch it. It's removed from the game.
Yeah.
Removed from like just gone.
Yeah.
Like and
I think to make that work, you'd have to just say the whole hand is gone.
Yeah.
Like I think it's fine. Like that judge ruling's fine. I think just like removing, like if you removed your hand, it was like removed, just gone. You don't get to see it.
It's an interesting thought.
Because then at that point, the
Yeah.
cost
you box the hand. You box the cards.
the cost is just as high as like removing it. But now the characters that would get the advantage from that just don't.
Actually, wait. I have an even better idea.
I'm sure.
Instead of removing the attacks like in a separate remove from game pile, you just remove them face down. Nothing can interact with a face down remove from game card.
Yeah, this is
Because the game
same thing as
doesn't know
having
what it
another
is.
Zone, right?
Exactly. And that way you don't need another
you'd have
zone.
to make it a private zone.
No,
Because technically the remove from game zone's public.
no, but the game doesn't know what it is. So sure, you can look at it and say, "Oh, what did you face down?" But
It's like a face down foundation.
Texture is going to copy a face down blank card.
Makai
Go
Whistle
nuts.
could
But
still interact
The
with
way Tech Sphere reads is choose one card and remove from game pile. You choose your one. You reveal it to your opponent because you're choosing a card. Your
Yes,
opponent
but the-
sees what the card is.
But the card that you're choosing is face down.
The game doesn't know what it is.
Well, then searching your deck with like things like Let's Party wouldn't work either.
But
The card's
that's
face
because
down.
you're searching the deck.
Yeah.
A different rule, different
It's the
zone.
same rule. That one's a
what'd you say?
private zone.
Makai Whistle would be the only card to touch it then.
Why?
Yeah.
Because it just says choose one, remove from play card, and your opponent's remove from play zone, put it on top of their deck.
If you made it like, okay, if you're putting it on top of the deck.
But
If you made it like
that's
you
not
have
a
to
problem.
pick,
Also, we're-
That's not a problem.
We're really
but
grasping
if you made
straws
it
here.
if you made it something like they have to name the card to choose it, it doesn't have a name, you can't choose it.
That'd be
Yeah.
neat. Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
interesting.
That'd be for sure. That'd
Yeah.
be cool.
It's not-
But I don't think like it'd be broken.
I don't
or
see this
anything.
Whatever.
happening anytime
But
soon.
whatever. We weren't
But-
even the Mulligan rule wasn't even.
Goodbye, Tiger Scream.
Yeah. Goodbye, Tiger Scream.
Sayonara.
Shout outs to everybody that topped with PTCs and won the PTCs. Yeah. Shout out to you
shout outs.
guys. And then, hopefully you guys liked our super long rendition of the preview list. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Does anybody else got anything else they want to add?
We'll see you guys at Nationals.
Yeah. See ya. Hope to see you there.
Good luck at Nationals, everybody.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the New England players.
Hope to see you at one of the Knicks events.
Yep.
I am trying to get out, but
Yep.
such is hard. I've got 2 young kids.
Yeah.
Traveling's hard.
Yeah.
I teach them how to play. They have a reason.
They're 2 and 4. Give it 8 years, I definitely will.
And with that, thank you very much, guys, for watching our podcast or listening to our podcast today. This has been Michael, Travis, our friend Jay or Jason, however you would like to pronounce his name, and James. You can check us all out at YouTube, at Facebook, and on Patreon. At /TCG University. Thank you guys very much for watching. Show us some love and stay alert.
Get learned.
Been learned.
See you
Bye.
guys.